Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Thanksgiving shows on this Saturday with episodes of The Great Gildersleeve from 83 years ago, The Harold Peary Show from 75 years ago, Jean Hersholdt and Dr. Christian, Tarzan and the African Thanksgiving, and we'll wrap it all up with an episode of Lum and Abner. And that's what's coming up on this Saturday. This is the 22nd day of November, 326th day of the year, 39 days remaining. It was on this date in 1943, President Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Churchill, Chinese leader Chiang Kai-shek met in Cairo to discuss ways to defeat Japan.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin from ABC Radio. Here is a special bulletin from Dallas, Texas. 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade today in downtown Dallas, Texas. This is ABC Radio. Let me repeat the substance of the bulletin. President Kennedy and Texas Governor John Connally shot from ambush while the president's motorcade traveled through Dallas, Texas just a little while ago. At the present moment, both men are in the operating rooms at Parkland Memorial Hospital in Dallas, Texas. Both are reported still alive, but in very serious condition.
The first bulletins from ABC News on this date in 1963 about what would be the end of an era.
Here, the president was headed for another speech, and the motorcade was moving along on this freeway, going under a ramp of another freeway when the attack took place.
Here is some information on a speech which he apparently had just made before being shot. President Kennedy lashed out today at those he said who confused rhetoric with reality. Speaking in an area where supporters are booming Senator Barry Goldwater's chances for the 1964 Republican nomination, Kennedy said that ignorance and misinformation, if allowed to prevail in foreign policy,
yes, we will,
handicaps this country's security.
NBC News.
NBC's Chet Huntley and Bill Ryan. In an age of no instant video or live feeds from the scene, NBC's Robert McNeil feeds a report over the phone from Parkland Hospital, relayed by Frank McGee.
We have NBC's Bob McNeil on the line now with the report. Please go ahead, Bob. White House Press Secretary Malcolm Kilduff has just announced that President Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, which is about 35 minutes ago.
After being shot
by an
unknown assailant
during a motorcade drive through downtown Dallas. The president died approximately 25 minutes after the attack took place. He had been rushed bleeding and unconscious to the Parkland Memorial Hospital in Dallas. And was given blood transfusions. About 15 minutes ago, reports NBC's Bob McNeil from Dallas, to whom I'm talking now. A priest emerged after having given the president the last rites.
The networks were not set up to do any of this. They were flying by the seat of their pants. We have video of ABC television, third network, third in line, building a set to do breaking news while this was all breaking. I am serious as a heart attack. The videos are there. Our friend David Van Peen has videos up on YouTube showing this. They were, in fact, NBC was in what looked to be a cobbled-together studio as well. And it was seat of the pants. Thank goodness you had good reporters, Bill Ryan, Chet Huntley, Robert McNeil, and Frank McGee, who were used to flying by the seat of their pants, but not quite like this. President Kennedy assassinated, Texas Governor John Connally seriously wounded, and later that same day, on this date, 62 years ago today, Vice President Lyndon Johnson sworn in as the 36th President of the U.S., and this is the only recording of that. It is not a great recording, but it certifies history.
I swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, defend the Constitution of the United States.
The succinct, somber mood contrasted by what would be President Kennedy's final speech in Fort Worth, Texas, a few hours earlier, where the talk was not strictly on policy, but on fashion.
3 years ago, I introduced myself in Paris by saying that I was the man who had accompanied Mrs. Kennedy to Paris. I'm getting that same sensation as I travel around Texas. Nobody wonders what Lyndon and I wear, but
President John Fitzgerald Kennedy assassinated on this date 62 years ago today. On this date in 1968, the Beatles released the double album The Beatles, commonly known as the White Album. The UN General Assembly granted the Palestinian Liberation Organization observer status on this date in 1974. In 1975, Juan Carlos declared King of Spain following the death of Francisco Franco. British Airways inaugurated a regular London to New York City supersonic Concorde service on this date in 1977. Noise pollution ended the service. It was just too loud. Mike Tyson knocked out Trevor Berbick in the second round on this date in 1986, becoming the youngest world heavyweight champion at the age of 20 years and 4 months. Wayne Gretzky inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame on this date in 1999. His number 99 would be permanently retired by the National Hockey League. The Heritage Classic, the first outdoor hockey game in the history of the NHL, played on this date in 2003 in Edmonton, Alberta. It was played in Lake Tahoe. The problem was it was cold enough, too much sunshine caused the ice to slush up. It wasn't good. Ted Koppel retired on this date in 2005 after hosting Nightline for over 26 years. Also in 2005, the Microsoft video game console Xbox 360 went on sale. While playing with a toy gun in Cleveland on this date in 2014, 12-year-old African-American Tamir Rice killed by a white police officer. In 2017, former USA sports doctor Larry Nassar pled guilty to multiple charges of sexual assault involving gymnasts.
It was not for any medical purpose, is that correct?
Correct.
It was for your own purpose, is that correct?
Yes.
Nassar sentenced to 60 years in federal prison after his guilty plea to possession of child pornography and tampering with evidence. In January of 2018, he will be sentenced to another 40 to 170 years after pleading guilty to 7 more counts of sexual assault. And then in February of 2018, he was sentenced to an additional 40 to 125 years in Michigan State Prison after pleading guilty to an additional 3 counts of sexual assault. He remains in prison to this day. A shooting at a Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia, on this date in 2022, left 7 workers dead, including the shooter, and 4 others injured. amongst others passing away on this date apart from the president. Blackbeard, the pirate. Shemp Howard, member of the Three Stooges from 1946 to 1955. Author of The Brave New World, Aldous Huxley. Woman who wanted you to come up and see her sometime. Mae West. Actor Scatman Crothers. Voice actor Sterling Holloway. He was Winnie the Pooh in a number of voices. Businesswoman Mary Kay Ash, Mary Kay Cosmetics. And Chester on radio's Gunsmoke. And if you're a television guy, Mayor Roy Stoner of Mayberry on the Andy Griffith Show, Parley Bear. All passing away on this date in history. Birth dates of those who are no longer with us include travel entrepreneur Thomas Cook, French President Charles de Gaulle, composer Hoagy Carmichael, pilot Wiley Post, composer Benjamin Britten, Rodney Dangerfield, who finally gets a little respect, actress Geraldine Page, and actor Robert Vaughn, all born on this date. They are no longer on this mortal coil.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
From Monty Python's Flying Circus, Terry Gilliam, 85 years old today. The tennis pro Billie Jean King, 82 years of age today, spoke about the battle of the sexes she had with Bobby Briggs.
It's about history. It's about changing the way the world thinks.
Billie Jean King, 82 years old today. The daughter of Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh, Jamie Lee Curtis, 67 years old.
You really want us to be each other?
Well, we will get through this morning as each other, and then we will go back to the restaurant at lunch and get switched back.
With Lindsay Lohan in the Freaky Friday remake, Jamie Lee Curtis, 67 today. Actress Marielle Hemingway, 64. Actor Mark Ruffalo, 58.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
With Chris Evans as Captain America, he was playing Bruce Banner. Mark Ruffalo, 58 years old today. Scarlett Johansson, 41.
I was doing just fine until you showed up. Did anyone ever tell you play a very aggressive game?
From the movie Match Point, Scarlett Johansson, 41 years old today. He was Elias in the WWE, Elijah in TNA and the Independents. He is 38 years old today. From Shadowhunters and Arrow, Catherine McNamara is 30. Stephen Baldwin's daughter and the wife of Justin Bieber, Haley Baldwin Bieber, 29. And from Moana, Aoli Carvalho is 25 years of age. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 22nd day of November as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
We baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
And yeah, I'm going to bring out the Stooges again. An interesting day here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, as we're going to have a double shot of Harold Peary. We're going to start off with the role which made him famous as Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve in the Great Gildersleeve. And Thanksgiving dinner. That's coming up first here on this Saturday edition of Classic Radio Theater. I do want to mention Professor B's Digestive Aid with Thanksgiving just a few days away. If your stomach does not behave, if your digestive system gets cranky, may I suggest you look at Professor B's Digestive Aid, developed by a gentleman who had cancer. And, of course, the chemo and all that stuff screws with your whole body, really. And they found that this simple formula, pure honey and apotheria, an herb from ancient Rome, supporting digestive balance and well-being, and restored his digestion. It was tried with a number of other people who suffered from throat problems, acid reflux, other digestive issues, and other cancer patients, and they found relief. There is a guarantee available. Check out the website, profbees.com, profbees.com, and if you use the promo code Wyatt, two things happen. Number one, you support this program as a percentage of sales come to us, but most importantly, you save 10% just by using promo code Wyatt, W-Y-A-T-T. Check it out, professorbees.com, profbees.com, links in the show notes, links at classicradio.stream. Give yourself relief just in time for Thanksgiving with Professor B's Digestive Aid.
What do you tell a son who's thinking of joining the Marines? If it means dropping out of high school, tell him to forget it. Otherwise, consider this. The Marines are a military organization. Nobody likes to fight, but somebody has to know how. Our training is tough, but your son will be in good hands. Training lasts just 11 weeks. Graduation will be the proudest day in his life, and yours. After boot camp, there are many educational and vocational opportunities. We set up no limits. We want your son to go as far as he can. We'll help him. You tell him that. And we'll tell you this. You're not losing a son. You're gaining a Marine.
United States Marines. United States Marines. United States Marines. United States Marines.
Oh, I found some of those great old public service announcers from the Marines. Harold Peary had an interesting career. From the late 1930s, he portrayed Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve on the Fibber McGee and Molly show. In 1941, he got his own show as the Great Gildersleeve. And in 1949, the folks from CBS came sniffing around. They signed Peary to a contract, thinking that they could bring him to CBS and they would also be bringing over the Great Gildersleeve. But there was a problem because NBC had Kraft locked down. Kraft didn't want to move, didn't want to challenge the contract. So they brought in Willard Waterman to be Gildersleeve. Well, Harold Peary signed to a contract with CBS. They got to do a radio show. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Let's hear the original Great Gildersleeve show from, I believe this is from the second season of the show. This goes back 83 years, November 22nd, 1942, Thanksgiving dinner in the middle of U.S. involvement in World War II.
Kraft presents The Great Gildersleeve. The Kraft Cheese Company, who also bring you Bing Crosby every Thursday night, present each week at this time Harold Peary as The Great Gildersleeve, written by John Whedon. We'll hear from the Great Gildersleeve in just a moment. You know, these days it's pretty difficult to get the variety of foods you used to get. That's why you should make the plentiful foods you can get as appetizing as possible. Now, one easy, economical way to make foods taste better is to use delicious Parquet margarine at the table and for cooking, too. First of all, of course, Parquet margarine is a perfectly delicious spread for bread or toast or rolls. And next, Parquet margarine is a tasty seasoning for potatoes and all hot vegetables. Parquet margarine makes cookies and pastries taste better, too, because it's a real flavor shortening, not bland and tasteless as some shortenings are. And lastly, you'll find Parquet adds tempting extra flavor to pan-fried foods. Yes, you can make everyday foods taste better when you use Parquet. Remember, too, it's a nourishing energy food that contains vitamin A. So ask your dealer tomorrow for wholesome, economical Parquet, P-A-R-K-A-Y, Parquet margarine made by Kraft. let's get on to the Great Gildersleeve, who's been putting in a busy Saturday morning down at the water department trying to clear his desk of all the odds and ends that have piled up there. As we join him now, we find him almost down to the blotter and feeling pretty good about it.
Action, yes, action. That's the keynote today, Miss Fitch.
And you have accomplished a great deal this morning, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Yes, sir. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
I try not to.
Procrastination is the thief of time.
There's a letter here.
Time and tide wait for no man.
This woman wrote in 2 weeks ago.
For want of a nail, the shoe was lost, Miss Fitch. Action, that's the thing, action.
Mr. Gildersleeve, are you going to answer this woman's letter?
What does she want?
Action.
Sure. Well, let's see the letter.
She says she wrote in 2 weeks ago and never got an answer.
Oh, yes, I remember this. Take an answer.
Very well.
Dear Madam, in reply to your recent letter regarding a kneel in your bathtub, we wish to thank you for calling this to our attention. After a thorough investigation of the matter, we wish to report that it would have been impossible for the said eel to have gained access to your tub through the faucet. As all our water is carefully filtered, and furthermore, standard plumbing fixtures are too small to accommodate an eel of the dimensions you describe. We can only suggest that the creature either crawled up the drain, in which event your attorney should get in touch with the Department of Public Works, not us. Or possibly it was placed in your tub by an enemy. While it's out of our department, we'd suggest that a stopper kept in the tub at all times should prove an effective precaution against eels in the future. Failing which, we'd advise a closer check on your friends. Very truly yours, Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve, Water Commissioner. You got that?
Yes, Mr. Gildersleeve.
That ought to hold her. What's next?
Well, I don't know whether you want to do anything about this.
Let's have it. Action, Miss Fitch. Let's clear the decks here.
Very well.
This is no time for bottlenecks.
No.
You'll notice that in every photograph of Donald Nelson, there's not a single paper on Donald Nelson's desk. That's the only way to be an executive. Do it now. Strike while the iron is hot. Come. What have you got there?
A 6-month reminder from your dentist.
Well, suppose you put that in the deferred file.
That's where it came from.
You're a hard woman, Miss Fitch. All right, call up the dentist and make an appointment for Monday.
Good.
For Leroy. Come on, let's get on here. Time's a-wasting. Have you got the application for my B gas ration?
Yes, it's right here.
Oh, I must remember to get that in this afternoon.
It's all filled out. All you have to do is sign it.
I better check it over. Let's see here. It says, occupational use of the vehicle. If vehicle is used for driving between home and fixed place of work, in the principal occupation as stated in items 4 and 6 above, answer all questions in Part A below. If vehicle is used in the performance of the principal occupation stated in items 4 and 6 above, oh, brother, I'll take your word for it, Miss Fitch.
You also have to get the signatures of any person sharing the ride with you.
Oh, well, Judge Hooker's my share of the rider, but he isn't speaking to me. He can darn well sign, though.
I understand very few people are going to get the B rations.
Oh, I'll get one all right. After all, I'm a city official. I have to do a lot of official driving. I'm entitled to one if anybody is.
Yes, but have you heard who's head of the ration board now?
It doesn't make any difference. Who?
Judge Hooker.
Judge Hooker. Oh, my goodness. Hooker will find some technicality. He'll block it if he has to stage a filibuster. Maybe I better invite the old goat to Thanksgiving dinner after all.
That might soften him up a little.
Yes, certainly. He couldn't accept a man's hospitality and then trick him out of his B card, could he?
I don't recall that the application form covers that.
No, I didn't think so. Quiet. Here comes the old sour ball now. Well, hello there, Judge.
When does the bus leave, Gildersleeve?
The bus leaves whenever you're ready, Judgy.
I'm ready now.
Be right with you. Can't keep a customer waiting, can we, Miss Fitch? I'll get my hat and coat.
Mr. Gildersleeve, you're not forgetting...
Oh, yes. Thank you. While you're waiting, Judge, Miss Fitch has an application blank there that requires your signature. A mere formality, you know.
What's this?
Just to show that I'm sharing my car with you.
Oh, so you're applying for a B ration book, huh?
Aren't we all? Give the judge a pen, Miss Fitch. Here. Oh, use mine. It's a self-filler. I think you'll like it. There, that's it.
There you are.
Thank you, Judge. Well, see you Monday, Miss Fitch. Oh, by the way, Horace, I meant to ask you before. I hope you'll give us the pleasure of dining with us as usual on Thursday.
I thought you'd forgotten all about Thanksgiving.
Not at all. Thanksgiving wouldn't be Thanksgiving without you, Horace. You know that.
Stand still, Leroy, now while I fit this. I feel like a sissy in this fool outfit. This is the kind of clothes the Pilgrims wore, and they were no sissies. Yeah, but they didn't have to wear them in front of a whole auditorium full of people. Stand still, will you, before I jab you with this pin. Courtship of Miles Standish. Why don't you speak for yourself, John? Yeah. Oh! I told you you'd get stuck. You know, I think you're going to look real cute when I get this down. That's just what I'm afraid of. That's what the whole school is going to think. Leroy, will you stand still? It wouldn't have been so bad if I was Miles Standish. I'd get to wear a helmet. But John Alden, that panty waist. I'm lucky the teacher didn't make me play Priscilla. I don't see why you feel that way. John Alden is a hero. Remember, it's John Alden who gets the girl. Yeah, Ethel Hammerschlag can have her. Hello, Uncle Mort.
Well, hello, Marjorie. And Leroy.
Hello.
Well, look at our little pilgrim.
Hey, Marge, can't I take this off now? No, wait till I get it pinned.
You know your lines yet, young man?
Some of them.
Well, it's about time. You've been rehearsing that part for a month.
I've been trying to get out of this for a month.
That's no attitude to take. The Courtship of Miles Standish is great literature. I studied it in school myself. I remember it to this very day. This is the forest primeval, the murmuring pines in the heavens.
That's Evangeline, Uncle Mort.
Well, that's good, too. Let's hear you recite that speech you were having trouble with last night, Leroy.
No, I don't want to.
Come on now. I want to see if you've learned it.
Some other time, Unc.
No, right now. I'd like to hear it. We both would. Wouldn't we, Marjorie?
We'd love to. No, I won't do it. Not if she's going to listen.
Young man, you'll recite that speech or you'll go right upstairs to your room.
Okay.
We're waiting.
Let's see. Prithee, Mistress Priscilla, turn not a deaf ear to the suit of one who, though absent
Yet loves thee with a noble and undying passion. Go back and try it again.
Do I have to?
Yes. If you don't keep at it, you'll never learn the part.
If I don't learn the part, maybe we won't have to do it.
You'll do it or I'll know the reason why. Come on now, once more.
Prithee, Mistress Priscilla. I can't say it.
You're not trying. Prithee, Mistress Priscilla. Now you got me doing it. Oh, Bertie, I want to talk to you. Leroy, you go up to your room and practice.
Darn old Miles Standish anyway.
Quiet, you. Bertie, I've invited Judge Hooker to Thanksgiving dinner. So that'll mean one more.
That'll mean 5 more.
What?
Yes, I hope you don't mind, Uncle Mort. I invited 4 of the boys from Camp Fuller.
Oh, well, fine. The more the merrier. Thanksgiving isn't Thanksgiving unless there are plenty around to enjoy the turkey.
Speaking of turkey, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Yes, Bertie?
You wouldn't want to buy a chance on one, would you? I don't suppose.
What do you mean, Bertie?
Well, the ladies at my church is holding a turkey raffle.
Again? All right, I'll buy a chance. How much are they?
25 cents. That's for one.
One chance. There you are. There's a quarter.
Thank you. Most everybody around here has bought one from me. All the neighbors.
Well, you're doing fine.
Of course. If you used to buy 2 chances, it stands to reason you have twice as good a chance as they have.
No getting around that, Bertie. All right, I'll take 2.
Mr. Gildersleeve, you're making no mistake. Turkey's awful expensive this year.
Yes, I know, Bertie.
48 cents a pound at day one grocery.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. So if even you used to buy 3 chances, you'd still be ahead.
Sold, Bertie. Make it 3.
Yes, sir. Let's see now. How many is it going to be for dinner?
Well, there's Marjorie and Leroy and Judge Hooker and Mrs. Ransom and the 4 soldiers. And you, Bertie, that makes 9.
And you, that makes 12.
Oh, yes, me.
That's going to take a big turkey.
Well, maybe we should order one right away and ask him to hold it for us.
Well, let's wait and see how this raffle comes out first, Marjorie. We don't want to be stuck with 2 turkeys, you know.
Of course, they've sold quite a lot of chances on it, and you've only got 3.
Bertie, if you can guarantee I'll get the turkey, I'll take 5 chances.
Well, I can't promise nothing, but my cousin's doing the drawing.
I'll take 5.
Well, that'll be $1.25.
That's right. Well, here's another $1.
That's quite a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
$1.25 will buy a lot of things.
Don't I know it?
You wouldn't like to take a couple more chances just to protect your investment.
You get out of here, Bertie, before you ruin me. I got to get down to the ration board. look at that crowd. Pardon me. Could somebody tell me whether this is where you get B ration books?
No, this is where you don't get them.
Yeah, wise guy. Madam, would you mind?
You can't shove in here.
I'm not trying to shove in.
End of the line.
End of the line. I've been waiting here since 2 o'clock, and you come trying to shove in.
Yeah.
Madam, I was merely trying to ask a civil question.
End of the line, Bud.
Just a minute. Who do you think you're pushing?
Well, who do you think you're pushing?
Well, who do you think you're pushing? By George, if you weren't wearing glasses...
Well, I'll take them off. There.
You look worse. Put them back on.
What's the fuss here? What's the fuss?
He tried to shove in ahead of me.
I did not.
He did, too, and he squeezed my hand.
Oh! Now, look here, my good woman.
We'll have to ask for order here, my friend. Why don't you just take your place in the line?
I'm trying to find out whether this is the right line. I've come for my B ration book.
Oh, you've come for it, huh?
Yes. I have my application right here.
You and 100 million others.
What? Young man, evidently you don't know who I am. I happen to be Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve, and I have to do a lot of driving.
Where to?
Well, out to the reservoir.
To the reservoir? What for?
See if there's anything in it.
Yeah? Listen, brother, if we gave a ration book to everybody who wants to drive out to the reservoir for a little necking in the moonlight...
I don't do any necking in the moonlight.
Oh, you like it in the dark?
Yeah, no! And I didn't come here to be insulted by underlings.
End of the line, Bud.
Yes, end of the line.
Oh, shut up!
What seems to be the trouble here, Gildy?
Oh, Judge, I want you to tell this young whippersnapper here where he gets off.
Well, now, Gildy.
He has the nerve to tell me I'm not entitled to a B ration book.
Well, he may be right, Gildy. You're only sharing the ride with one person.
You can't throw those technicalities at me, Hooker. You're the share, my rider. You signed this application yourself.
I know that, Gildy. As a share of the rider, I'd be delighted to see you get your ration book. But as a ration official, I couldn't possibly pass this application. My conscience wouldn't allow it.
All right, Judge. As a ration official, you needn't bother to come to Thanksgiving dinner. And as a share of the rider, from now on, you can walk.
End of the line.
Oh, you can have your old line.
The Great Gildersleeve will be with us again in just a few seconds. If you're troubled with a food budget that's hard to keep in line these days, just remember this. There are any number of wholesome, good-tasting, nutritious foods that can help you keep your food budget down. Now, one such food, surely, is Parquet margarine, Kraft's delicious spread for bread, because it's good-tasting, economical, and nutritious. Parquet margarine's flavor is something pretty special. Thousands know it as the margarine that tastes so deliciously good. And just as important, Parquet margarine is an economical source of food elements that your family needs. Yes, wholesome, nourishing Parquet margarine is one of the best energy foods you can serve. And year-round, every pound of Parquet contains 9,000 units of important vitamin A. Yes, it's wise to economize with Parquet margarine. It's delicious, nutritious, and thrifty. So buy Parquet margarine tomorrow. Just ask your food dealer for Parquet, P-A-R-K-A-Y. Parquet, the margarine that's made by Kraft. Now back to Summerfield to the Great Gildersleeve. Apparently he'll get no more gas than the rest of us, but what about turkey? It's Tuesday afternoon now, only 2 days before Thanksgiving. And we find our hero checking last-minute details with Marjorie.
What about those 4 soldiers, my dear? Are you sure they're coming?
Oh, yes. I had a note this morning from their commanding officer. They'll arrive at 12 o'clock sharp in a Jeep.
A Jeep? Mm-hmm. Oh, brother, what an appetite they'll have. I'll have to run around the house a couple of times to get myself up to concert pitch. Can't let the boys show me up at my own table.
I don't think you need to worry about that, Uncle Mort.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we're all set. Soldiers accepted. Hooker canceled. Mrs. Ransom's coming, isn't she?
Well, you invited her, didn't you?
No, I thought you'd take care of that. You're the lady of the house.
Oh, but I thought you'd want to. Oh, dear. And I went over there this morning to borrow a roasting pan for the turkey and never said a word about it. What must she think?
Oh, this is terrible. This is awful. I'll run over there right now. Serves right. She's made other plans. A fine thing. Borrow a woman's roaster and then not invite her to dinner. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Leela, I've come to explain.
I don't know what there is to explain, I'm sure.
May I come in?
Well, I'm rather busy.
Just for a moment.
Well,
Leela, of course you're coming to Thanksgiving dinner Thursday.
well, I'm hardly in the habit of going to places to which I've not been invited, Mr. Gildersleeve.
But you are invited. You've been invited all along. There was a mix-up, that's all. I thought Marjorie had asked you, and Marjorie thought I had.
How do I know? How do I know you're not just inviting me for my roasting pan?
Leela, when I thought of inviting you, nothing was further from my mind than a roasting pan.
Oh, you say those things, but you don't mean them.
It's the truth. You were the first one on my list, Leela.
Was I, Throckmorton? Sure enough.
Yeah, sure enough.
Oh, but I'm afraid I couldn't accept at this late date. You see, I've had all these other invitations.
Oh.
If I turn them down now, I know they'd be heartbroken, much as I'd like to have dinner with you.
We're having a 20-pound turkey.
I love turkey, but I'm afraid I can't.
I'll save you the white meat.
No, don't tempt me now.
I'll save you the wishbone. We can make a wish on it.
What would you wish, Throckmorton?
I'm not supposed to tell you.
Well, I don't know that I could trust you with a wishbone. And anyway, I've promised these other people.
But you've got to come, Leela. Marjorie and Leroy will be terribly disappointed if you don't. So will I. So will Bertie. So will the Army.
The Army?
Yes, we're having 4 young lieutenants to dinner, too.
Throckmorton, why in the world didn't you say so?
You mean you'll come?
Will I?
You're too good to me, Leela.
What did she say, Uncle Mort?
She's coming with bells on.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Huh?
Uncle Mort, can I borrow your shotgun?
No, Leroy, certainly not. Why?
I'm supposed to bring a gun to school tomorrow.
What kind of a school are they running? A reform school?
No, Miles Standish has got to have a blunderbuss.
A blunderbuss.
Here's your pilgrim suit, Leroy. I pressed the collar, so don't mess it up.
Oh, put it on, Leroy, and show Uncle Mort how nice it looks, not finished.
Oh, no. Go ahead. You look real nice in it.
I look like a sissy in it. You look better than you do in that Mickey Mouse sweatshirt you wear all the time.
Yeah, and cleaner, too. Put on the pilgrim suit, Leroy.
Oh,
Your sister worked hard on it. It won't do you any harm to put it on once. Go ahead.
Okay. I'd like to meet that guy Longfellow.
Yeah. Well, Bertie, you think we're going to have enough turkey for all these people Thursday?
I don't know, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Let's see now. We've got 4 soldiers, and the 4 of us here, and Mrs. Ransom.
What about Judge Hooker?
Judge Hooker is an ungrateful old goat. Never mention his name in this house.
Excuse me. I didn't know it was like that again.
There'll be 8 of us at dinner. And you know the way soldiers eat. You think we ought to figure on 2 turkeys?
I don't know, Mr. Gildersleeve. I don't know what we ought to do.
What's the matter, Bertie? You seem to be sort of dragging today.
I don't know. I don't guess I feel so good.
Out a little late last night?
No, sir. No later than usual. I just got a feeling, that's all.
Yeah. What kind of a feeling?
Like things wasn't going to work out somehow.
Oh, well, don't let it get you down. By the way, when are they going to raffle off that turkey I bought all those chances on?
Yes, we can't wait much longer to find out about that. Thanksgiving's only 2 days off.
I was thinking, Mr. Gildersleeve, how would it be if we had a nice ham instead of a turkey?
Bertie, are you hiding something from us?
No, sir, I ain't hiding nothing. Except they had that raffle last night.
Oh.
You came close, Mr. Gildersleeve. You came mighty close. The winning number was 61, and you had 62.
Eesh. But it still leaves us without a turkey.
Well, sort of.
Oh, well, if you gamble, you have to expect those things.
We better order a turkey right away, though.
Yes, we can't invite all those soldiers to come 20 miles for Thanksgiving dinner and have no Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, I'll go call up the market and reserve one.
That's just the trouble.
What do you mean?
I called up the market, and all the turkeys is reserved.
You mean they won't sell us one?
Butcher says there ain't a turkey left in Summerfield. I don't know what's the matter. Last week, no pot roast. This week, no turkey.
We've got to have a turkey. We've invited all these soldiers. We've invited Mrs. Ransom. We've got to find one.
But where?
Don't ask me.
All right, Unc. How do you like it?
Like what?
The pilgrim suit.
Oh, forget the pilgrim suit. We just lost our turkey.
No turkey? No turkey. How do you like that? Well, it looks like we'll all wind up eating turkey sandwiches at the drugstore.
Yeah.
Some Thanksgiving.
The drugstore. Maybe Peavy's got a turkey. Hold everything, kids. I'll be right back. I'm going to the drugstore.
Hello, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Peavy, you've got to help me out.
Well, I'm always glad to do customer service.
Good. Have you got a turkey?
What was that again?
Have you got a turkey?
A turkey? Well, now, I've had people come in here and ask for some strange things, but this is the first time I've ever had a request for a turkey.
But never mind that. Have you got one?
No, Mr. Gildersleeve. Turkeys are one thing that I don't carry. I'm sorry. Have you tried the meat market?
Of course I've tried the meat market. Why do you think I came in here?
I wondered.
Now, just a minute, Peavy. You serve turkey sandwiches at your soda fountain, don't you?
Yes, we do serve a turkey sandwich.
You can't make a turkey sandwich without a turkey, can you?
Well, now, I wouldn't say that.
In other words, Peavy, your turkey sandwich is not a turkey sandwich.
Well, turkey sandwich has become a sort of a trade expression, although we serve it with genuine cranberry jelly on the side.
But suppose you don't care for cranberry jelly.
Well, then you just ask for the regular chicken sandwich.
Yes, Peavy, I'm surprised at you. I don't know how you can sleep nights.
Well, I did used to have a little trouble, but I just take a cup of hot cocoa before going to bed now, and I find that sets me right. So does Mrs. Peavy.
Well, this isn't finding a turkey. I got to get going. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Gildersleeve. Have a nice Thanksgiving.
Same to you. Don't drink too much cocoa, and don't let Mrs. Peavy.
Any luck, Uncle Mort?
Not a bit, my dear. I've been everywhere. It's no use. The Army's picked the place clean. There's not a single turkey left.
Maybe I should warn those boys at camp. They'll do better if they stay there.
Yes. Wait. There's just one chance left.
What's that?
If we can find out who won the turkey in Bertie's raffle, we might be able to buy it from him. Yes, Bertie!
Yes, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Would you mind coming in here?
Yes, sir?
Bertie, do you know who won that turkey in your raffle?
No, sir.
Do you think you could find out?
Well, sir, I might be able to, and then again I might not.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if I was to find out who won, you might not like it.
Come clean, Bertie. What bush are you beating about now? You know who won the turkey?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so? Who is it?
Well, you said never to mention Judge Hooker's name.
Oh!
I told you you wasn't going to like it.
Well, there goes our only chance.
Uncle Mort, don't you think Judge Hooker would be willing to let you have it?
After what I told him down at the ration board? No, my dear, I really gave him a piece of my mind there.
What if you took it all back and invited him to dinner again?
When he's got the turkey, he'd just laugh at me. Wait a minute. Bertie?
Yes?
Does Judge Hooker know yet that he's won the turkey?
No, sir. I'm supposed to deliver it to him this evening.
Excuse me, folks. I got to see a judge about a bird. Horace, I've come to ask your forgiveness.
You come to the wrong place, Gildersleeve.
That's a cruel attitude, Judge, but I don't blame you for taking it.
You behave like a boor, Gildersleeve.
You're right, a big boor. In front of a whole lot of people, too.
Yeah.
I could kick myself when I think of it.
Well, we all fly off the handle sometimes.
There was no excuse for it. Doing a thing like that to my old friend.
Well, Gildy of...
Horace, you may think me a sentimental old fool, but we've been pals for a good many years now, haven't we? Off and on.
Yes, Gildy, we have. Off and on.
And we've always had Thanksgiving dinner together, haven't we?
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Well, I want you to have it with us again this year.
You really mean that?
Horace, I've said it before, and I mean it now more than ever. If you don't come to Thanksgiving dinner, it just won't be Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, then, I'll certainly be delighted to come.
Good. Don't forget now.
I won't.
We'll be counting on you.
I'll be there. What time would you like to have me come?
Oh, come early, Judge. Come about 9 o'clock in the morning.
9 o'clock?
Yeah. And when you come, would you mind bringing that turkey you won in the raffle, Judge?
Well, Gildy, I've got to be going. But it's been a mighty pleasant day.
Oh, stick around, Judge. The evening's young yet.
No, I've got to get an early start in the morning. But I don't know when I've had a finer Thanksgiving.
Well, it was your turkey, Judge.
Yeah, I share my turkey, you share your car. That's the spirit today.
Yeah, and good spirit, too. It brings people together, Judge.
Yes, it does, Gildy. I'm sorry we had that misunderstanding down at the ration board. As a matter of fact, you're probably entitled to a B ration. You use your car for official business.
Well, I don't want a B book.
What?
No, I've been thinking about it, Horace. It seems to me the spirit of rationing is to get along with as little as you can, instead of grabbing all you can get.
You're absolutely right, Gildy. And I'm glad to hear you say it. You're a credit to the community.
Well, thank you, Horace. And you may rest assured that even though I've only a humble A ration, my car will still be at your service at all times.
You mean that, Gildy?
I do indeed.
That's fine. I've got to meet a train at Moore's Junction at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Good night, Gildy.
Good night, everybody.
Original music heard on this program was composed and conducted by Billy Mills. This is Ken Carpenter speaking for the Kraft Cheese Company and inviting you to tune in again next week for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
Ladies, when you want to make good macaroni and cheese, get a package of Kraft Dinner. This wonderful product is really an answer to a housewife's prayer for an easy and quick-to-make main dish. It takes only 7 minutes cooking time to fix delicious macaroni and cheese with Kraft Dinner. Put the macaroni that's in the package into boiling water and cook rapidly for 7 minutes. In just that short time, you have fluffy, tender macaroni all ready for the cheese goodness. So you take the package of Kraft Grated, which comes with Kraft Dinner, and sprinkle it on the macaroni, stirring the delicious cheese flavor through and through. That's all there is to it. Your macaroni and cheese is ready to be served. And once you've prepared it this way, you'll never want to go back to the old-fashioned way of baking it. Not when Kraft Dinner gives you such tempting macaroni and cheese in just 7 minutes. Why not try it tomorrow? Just ask your dealer for a package of Kraft Dinner. It's so convenient, so economical, and so good. This program reached you from Hollywood. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
83 years ago, November 22nd, 1942, The Great Gildersleeve on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Of course, the big emphasis on everybody needs to share to get along. 8 years later, Harold Peary found himself no longer the Great Gildersleeve, but Honest Harold the Homemaker in the Harold Peary Show, and we'll hear that next here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
We're looking for a few good men, United States Marines.
If everybody could be a Marine, we wouldn't be the Marines. We want men who seek a challenge and aren't afraid of tough physical training.
A few good men.
We want men who believe that nobody likes to fight, but somebody has to know how. Men to become part of an elite force of extraordinary men.
A few good men.
We don't promise you a rose garden. We train our men the way we've always trained them. No compromises, no shortcuts, and just one promise. You'll be a Marine, one of the few, and one of the finest.
United States Marines. A few good men, United States Marines. A few good men, United States Marines. A few good men, United States Marines.
They don't make public service announcements like that anymore. Okay, Harold Peary trying to reconstruct what the Great Gildersleeve was, or what he thought it was, when they did the Harold Peary Show over on CBS for a single season. This episode 75 years ago, November 22nd, 1950.
The Harold Peary Show. And now, Harold Peary as Honest Harold the Homemaker. Well, the talk of Melrose Springs this week is the big Thanksgiving play, The Courtship of Miles Standish, which is to be given at the local high school. The director and star of this epic drama is none other than the Orson Welles of Melrose Springs, Honest Harold. Well, right now we find our impresario at home having a costume fitting for his role of John Alden.
Almost through, Mother.
Just a minute, Harold. You know, I think these old blue serge trousers are going to make fine knee breeches.
Oh, I guess so. A little tight, but I'll take it easy when I bow.
Hold still now. I'll just pin these pants up. Put a pin in front.
Yeah?
And a pin in back.
Watch it, Mother.
I just know the play will be wonderful with my son directing it and starring in it.
Thank you, Mother. I also rewrote it a little, too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. My boss, Stanley Peabody, is playing Miles Standish. I cut his part way down.
Harold.
Yeah, and I built up my part of John Alden a little bit. You know, Theodora, the new dancing teacher, is playing Priscilla.
Oh, yes. She's very pretty.
She sure is. I wrote some additional dialogue for my scene with her.
Additional dialogue?
Yeah, I put in a few kisses. Well, better get dressed and get right down to Theodora's Dancing Academy. There's a rehearsal call for our love scene this morning.
There is?
Yeah, I just called it. Yeah. I'll see you later, Mother. Theodora. Gosh, I'm glad she came into my life. Rehearsing with her is going to be lots of fun. I'll make this one of those real kisses. The kind would cost you $2 in a taxi cab. Yoo-hoo, Theodora.
Oh, hello, Angel Kate.
Hello.
How's little old Curly Lashes today?
Curly Lashes?
It was nice of you to come and see your little Theodora.
Well, of course, this is strictly business, Theodora. I came over to rehearse the play. So let's get down to kissing. Business.
All righty.
Of course, I made a few little changes in our scene. The way I got it now, Priscilla and John Alden are sitting on the sofa.
Sofa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, clever, clever boy.
I thought so. Well, shall we sit down?
All righty.
And, oh, yes, I made one other little change. John Alden kisses Priscilla.
He kisses her?
Uh-huh.
Harold, isn't that going a little far for a pilgrim?
Well, haven't you ever heard of the Pilgrim's Progress? Yes, sir. We'll start the scene with my speech. Priscilla, I, John Alden, speak not for myself, but for my good friend, Captain Miles Standish.
Why don't you speak for yourself, John?
Me?
You're so handsome.
Well.
The most charming man I've ever seen.
Sounds good. Ooh, I wrote that.
You're so masterful. John.
Here it comes.
Why don't you kiss me?
All right. Pucker up, Priscilla.
Oh, there's someone at the door.
Oh, my goodness.
Come in.
Oh, here you are. Howdy, folks.
Pete, the town marshal.
Hope I ain't interrupting anything.
What do you want, Pete?
Well, I wanted to talk to you, boy.
You two big men go right ahead and talk. I'll be in the reception room.
Yeah. All right, Pete. What is it?
You were getting pretty cozy there, weren't you, boy? Priscilla and John Alden smooching on the sofa. That's a doozy.
Now, Pete, what do you want to see me about?
Well, Harold, I'm having trouble with my part in the play. I keep forgetting all that stuff you told me to do.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Maybe if I put it down in my notebook, I could keep it straight.
Well, all right, but hurry it up.
Now, let's see now. I come in and I say, I am a trapper lost in the wood. I wonder where I am at.
Don't just stand there, Pete. Look around.
Look around? Yeah, let me write that down.
Go on, Pete.
Oh, my. What is that behind the tree?
That's where you take 4 steps.
After I take 4 steps. Let me write that down.
Hurry up, Pete. Now, that's when you see the bear behind the tree.
The bear?
Yeah, remember? Doc Yancey is a bear.
Doc Yancey is a bear. Let me write that down. Now, what comes next, Harold?
Now, that's where the bear growls. Grrr.
How do you spell grrr?
Come on. Pete, will you get on with the scene?
Oh, my. Here comes the bear. Grrr. What'd you say, Harold?
That was me growling.
Oh. Got stomach trouble, boy?
Pete, you're a dope. Why don't you write that down?
You're a dope. Sure, Harold, I can remember that. I'll see you later.
Theodora.
Yes, Harold, coming.
Sorry we were interrupted. Shall we rehearse the scene now?
All righty.
Mm-hmm.
John,
Yes, Priscilla.
why don't you kiss me?
All right. Ye gods, who's that?
Oh, come in.
Oh, hello, Miss Theodora.
Hello, Dr. Yancey.
Hello, Harold.
Hello, Doc. What do you want, you old horse doctor?
Harold, I've been working on my part of the bear all morning, and I've got some wonderful ideas how to play it.
Well, Doc, all you have to do is growl.
Oh, I know, but there's different ways to growl, Harold.
What?
Now, this is an angry bear.
Yeah.
Now, don't let it frighten you, Miss Theodora. I'm just acting.
Come on, Doc.
All right, now here goes.
Oh, that was wonderful, Dr. Yancey.
Thank you. I could also make him a friendly bear like this. Arr, arr, arr. Then there's the melancholy bear whose mates run away and left him. He's real sad, you know. He's, arr, arr.
No wonder she left him.
And Harold, I had another idea.
What is it?
Well, suppose at the end of the scene, I get up on my hind legs and recite a poem.
A poem?
Yeah. It's a very dramatic poem called The Coward.
Yep.
It goes like this.
Some other time, Doc.
Jake Simpson was a coward, afraid of people half his size. If a gun went off, he'd run a mile. He was even afraid of flies.
Doc.
But cowards sometimes make heroes. When the town was struck by flood, the women deserted their children, and the husbands ran off in the mud.
Doc.
When the others had fled from the flood, from their wives and their little ones slid, did Jake leave his wife and his family? You bet your life he did.
Doc, that's horrible.
It is? Oh, well, all right, Harold. If you don't appreciate art, it's all right with me. Goodbye, Miss Theodora.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor.
I'll practice some more. Take that for the coward.
Well, Theodora, let's...
Hello!
Now, who is that? Oh, my goodness, the Firehouse 4.
Well, hello, folks.
Hello, T.
I brought the boys over, Harold. Thought we might run over our number.
Not now, boys.
What are you cute fire laddies going to do in the show?
Well, ma'am, we come out dressed as Indians and sing shortening bread.
But that's not an Indian song.
That's the only one they know. It took them 5 years to learn that.
But, Harold, we fixed the number so we'll sound like Indians.
What?
You ready, fellas?
Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Ugh.
4 Nelson Eddies.
Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Ugh.
Indians, I mean fellas.
Put on the skillet. Woo! Put on the lid. Woo!
Boys!
He's gonna make it a shortening bread. Ugh.
Ooh, yourself. I'm getting out of here. What a morning. Oog. Oh, well. The show isn't on till tomorrow night. Still a lot of time to rehearse with Theodora. Yeah, and I have to laugh when I think of Stanley Peabody playing Miles Standish. He may be my boss at the radio station, but...
Help!
Oh, my goodness, speak of Peabody, and there he is.
Help! I want to talk to you.
Oh, hello, Stanley. Well, Miles Standish, have you learned your part for the play?
What part?
Huh?
When you first gave me the role, I had 12 pages of dialogue. Now I can put my part on a postage stamp.
And, brother, are you stuck with it?
I am unhappy with my part. Do you hear me?
Hear you? You almost blew me across the street, Stanley.
I notice you gave yourself the best role in the play. John Alden.
John Alden? Oh, that isn't much of a part. Miles Standish is really the star.
Star? Huh. For 4 acts, all I do is fight Indians off stage.
Well, you win, don't you?
And you have all the love scenes with the girl.
Love scenes? Well, what do they mean, Stanley? Nothing. Anybody can do that. But Miles Standish is the role of a lifetime. An actor's dream. And because you're my old friend, Stanley, I gave the part to you.
Hemp, I'm touched. You're a real friend. But I can't let you make this sacrifice. We'll change parts, Hemp.
Huh?
I want you to be the star. And remember, you work for me, Hemp. Now, you're Miles Standish, that's an order.
But...
And I'll play the part of John Alden with all those silly little love scenes. But I know we'll both be very happy with our new parts. Won't we, Miles?
Speak for yourself, John.
We will return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. Just a little later this evening on CBS, screen star Paul Douglas will visit Bing Crosby, and the two of them will be reminiscing about the good old days. We hope you'll stay with us and be listening when Paul Douglas comes to call on Crosby later this evening.
I will.
The Bing Crosby Show is heard every Wednesday evening on most of these same CBS stations. And now, back to Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, it is the night before the Thanksgiving play, The Courtship of Miles Standish. But Honest Harold hasn't much to be thankful for. He wound up with the part of Miles Standish, and his boss, Stanley Peabody, is going to do all the courting. Well, right now, we find our disappointed lover at home, just finishing dinner before going to dress rehearsal.
Oh, no, Harold. You mustn't feel bad just because you're not going to play John Alden.
Well...
And you look so distinguished in your Miles Standish costume. Oh, I can just see you standing there, stroking your beard.
Yeah, and while I'm stroking my beard, Stanley will be kissing Theodora.
But that's just in the play. They'll only be acting.
I don't know, Mother. Sometimes these acting romances get out of hand. Look at Errol Flynn.
Harold, I'm sure Theodora prefers you to Stanley.
I don't know, Mother. After all, he's a lot flashier than I am. He's the Chrysler type. What am I? Just a 36 Essex with a bent bumper.
Why don't you call Theodora right now and ask to drive her to rehearsal?
Well...
I'm sure she'd be delighted.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Mother. No harm in trying. Sure. Just because Theodora and Stanley are lovers in the play, that doesn't mean anything.
Hello?
Hello, Theodora. This is Harold.
Oh, hello, Angel Cake.
Yeah. Angel Cake, that's sweet. I was just wondering if I could drive you to the rehearsal at the high school tonight.
Oh, you're a darling to ask me.
Oh?
But I can't go with you.
Oh.
I'm going with Cutie Pie Peabody.
Cutie Pie Peabody?
Yes, in his little old Nile Green town and country.
Yep.
I hope you don't mind.
Mind? No, of course not. After all, what am I? Just a 36 Essex.
What?
Don't worry about me. I'll see you at the rehearsal, Miss Theodora. I've lost my Theodora. Here I am with a broken heart and a bent bumper. Everybody, quiet! Will you please drop that hammer up on stage? Oop, a little close, too. Thank you. Now, this is the final dress rehearsal of our play, so let's get down to business, folks. First, we'll see if everybody is here. Gloria? Giggling Gloria. Pete?
Here, boy.
Doc Yancey? Firehouse 4. Indian!
Oh, Indians. Okay, fellas.
Yep.
Mammy's little baby loves shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread.
That will do. Priscilla and John Alden, Theodore and Stanley. Those are out joyriding in Stanley's town and country. Well, who cares? We'll start without them. On stage, everybody. Where's my megaphone? All right, Raymond. Overture.
Okay, cuz. Take it, men.
That sounds pretty good. That'll set the mood. Yeah, sure. Oh! Heaven's sake! Raymond! Raymond! Cut that out! Stop it!
What's the matter, cuz?
For your information, Raymond, the Pilgrims did not go in for Dixieland.
Oh.
And take that derby off that cornet. We got enough funny hats in this show now.
Okay, cuz.
Now we'll take the prologue. Pilgrim Maid, Gloria.
Oh, me.
Yeah, yes, you.
Gee, I don't know if I can do this.
Come on, Minnie, ha-ha.
All right. I am just a pilgrim maid.
That's right.
Who came from across the sea.
Good.
Across the sea. Across the sea.
You've crossed the sea 3 times. Now go on, Gloria.
Oh, and when we landed on the shore, we saw the
Indians. Indians.
Indians? Okay, fellas.
What?
Mammy's little baby loves shortening.
Oh, quiet.
And when we landed on the shore...
Never mind, Gloria. You'll never make it. We'll take it later.
Stanley.
Uh-oh, Theodora and Stanley.
You say the cutest thing, Stanley Wanley.
Stanley Wanley.
Oh, hello, Ham.
Hello. I hope it wasn't too much trouble for you to attend our rehearsal, Mayor.
Why, Haroldy, Waroldy, I believe you're jealous.
Jealous? I am not. That's ridiculous. Just thinking about the show, that's all. On stage, everybody, immediately.
All right, Harold.
Come on, Theo.
Theo, eh? Certainly getting familiar.
We're ready, Hamp.
We're ready, Hamp. All right, Miss Theodora, Stanley, we'll take your scene from the very beginning.
Oh, we know the beginning. Why don't we start where we sit on the sofa?
On the sofa?
Yes. You know, the part you rewrote.
I hate him.
Priscilla, I have come to speak for my friends.
Why don't you speak for yourself, John?
Me?
John, you're so handsome.
Handsome? I've seen better-looking skeletons than him.
You're so strong, so masterful.
Ah, sneaky imitator.
John, my darling.
I can't stand this.
John, why don't you kiss me?
All right.
Cut!
I insist on finishing this scene.
Yeah, but I have to rehearse my part, Stanley. Miles Standish.
Your part?
Yes.
All you do is stand off stage and fight Indians.
Indians? Okay, fellas.
Mammy's little baby loves shortening.
Quiet, you fools! Keep it up, fellas. I'll sing it with you.
Mammy's little baby loves shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread.
Show's getting off to a good start. Overture's going fine. I'll just take another peek through this hole in the curtain now. Well, a lot of people out there. Well, Captain Miles Standish, the show must go on. Well, Raymond has finished the overture. This is it. Pull up the curtain. Gloria, where are you?
Here I am.
Oh, well, go out on the stage. You're the prologue.
I feel so silly.
Stop that giggling, Gloria, and get out there.
All right.
Hope she doesn't fall in the footlights. Or do I?
I'm a little pilgrim maid. Oh, hello, Raymond.
Hello, Gloria. Gloria.
Oh, Harold.
Ye God, she's got the giggles again. Curtain! Quartet's on next. Where are those Indians? Hey, Firehouse 4.
We're right here, Harold.
Oop. Don't sneak up on me with those moccasins on. Now, don't forget, boys, you back me up on my solo first, then you do Shorten and Brand.
Okay.
Curtain. Come on, boys. Follow me. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you recognized me with this beard.
I love you as I never loved before. Since first I met you on the village green. Come to me, or my dream of love is o'er. I love you as I loved you when you were sweet, when you were sweet, 16. I love you as I never loved before. Since first I met you on the village green. The village green. Come to me, or my dream of love is o'er. I love you as I love you when you were sweet.
Hey, what's that?
Well, that's the fire bell, boys.
Oh, my goodness, what a time for a fire to break out.
Must be a short circuit at the beauty shop again. Follow me, men.
Boys, Indians!
Hey, we'll break down the doors with our tomahawks.
Fellas! Fellas! Oh, curtain. All right, next scene, quick. The trapper and the bear. Places? Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, boy.
How about you, Doc? Okay, curtain? Okay, Pete.
I am a trapper lost in the woods. I wonder where I am at. This is where I look around.
Well, brother, he's doing the stage direction, too.
Oh, my. What is that behind the tree? Take 4 steps. What was that? A bear. A bear.
Go on, Doc. Go on, Doc. Growl.
Oh, it's me. Harold, I forget what I'm supposed to say next.
Get off the stage.
Get off the stage. I can't think of a thing. Ain't I the dodo?
Get off of there before you get the bird. Ye gods, will somebody say something?
All right, Harold, I'll save the day.
What?
Jake Simpson was a coward.
Oop.
Afraid of people half his size.
Oop.
If a gun went off, he'd run a mile.
Curtain!
Afraid to fly.
Oh, brother, what a night. Thank goodness it's almost over. Now I've got to watch that courtship scene with Stanley and Theodora that I wrote. Look at her out there at the spinning wheel. Gosh, she looks pretty. How could she be so fickle?
Out of my way. Out of my way, Hemp. I've got to make my entrance.
Hello, Stanley.
Well, Captain Miles Standish, I'm going in and kiss your girl now.
Hope he gets a run in his stocking.
Oh, that must be John Alden now. Come in, John.
Coming, Priscilla.
John!
Priscilla, I must talk to you. Come, sit on the sofa.
Lounge lizard.
All righty. John, you are so handsome in your pilgrim suit.
Handsome. Looks like an ad for Quaker Oats.
You are so strong.
Here comes the kissing scene. I'll close my eyes.
So masterful.
Well, yes, I am. But I, John Alden, speak not for myself, but for my good friend Captain Miles Standish, who waits without.
You said it.
Captain Standish is more handsome, strong, and masterful than I.
He is? Then why don't you send him in?
What?
Come in, Milesy Wilesy.
What's she doing? Say, that's me. Hey, coming, Priscilla.
Theodora, Priscilla.
Kiss me, Miles Standish.
You said it. Step aside, John, old boy.
Just a minute, Hemp. Miles Standish never got the girl. You don't know your Longfellow.
Well, you don't know this short fellow. Pucker up, Priscilla. You go out and fight Indians, John.
Indians?
Man's little baby, let's go. Must have been a false alarm. Thank you. Now I'd kind of like to take off my Miles Standish whiskers and be just plain Harold Peary for a moment and introduce to you a very charming lady, the winner of our National Laugh Contest, who came all the way from station WNOX and Knoxville, Tennessee, to be officially crowned Miss Mirthquake of 1950, Mrs. Lena Duncan. That's wonderful, but Mrs. Duncan, that was kind of a puny laugh. I don't think the folks in Knoxville heard that. Oh, I bet they heard that without benefit of radios. Been having a good time here in Hollywood.
I've had a wonderful time.
Oh, that's wonderful. And Mrs. Duncan, it made me very happy that you were our winner.
Thank you, Mr. Perry. It made me happy, too.
Oh? Well, I hope you're still happy because we've led our honored guest a merry chase from the moment she stepped off that TWA plane. Yes, sir. She spent a week at the Hollywood Country Club Hotel. We showed her off at MGM Studios, took her to glamorous Cyril's. She met Amos and Andy Evard and Jack Benny, was on television with our Mr. Jack Meakin, did a broadcast with George Fisher, went to Cyrano de Bergerac premiere and had breakfast with Jimmy Starr this morning, even paid the check. Tired just thinking about it, folks. Life in Knoxville is going to seem just a little humdrum after a week in Hollywood, isn't it?
It'll be good to get home.
It will. Your husband and son, eh? Well, I know that all the folks in Knoxville are mighty proud of you, Mrs. Duncan, and so are we. So at this time, I'd like to officially dub you Miss Mirthquake of 1950 and present you with your scepter. In behalf of our cast, Gloria Holliday, Joe Kearns, Jane Morgan, Parley Bear, Olin Soleil, Mari Alden, Eddie Firestone, Harry Stanton, and the Fireboys, our writers, Gene Stone and Jack Robinson, our director, Norman McDonald, Jack Meakin, our musical director, Dave Light on sound, Joe Swagger, our engineer, Bob Lamont, our announcer. I'd like to thank everybody connected with the promotion of the Laugh Contest. You were wonderful, and wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Good night, folks.
You have been listening to the Harold Peary Show, Honest Harold. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Bye, folks.
Oh, what a crazy show. 75 years ago, November 22nd, 1950, the Harold Peary Show on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. On our Sunday show, Good News of 1940, as it was broadcast in 1939, Here Come the Pilgrims. We'll also have Bobby Ellis as Henry Aldrich in the Aldrich Family, the 1952 episode, The Thanksgiving Turkey, and Jack Benny has Thanksgiving Dinner from 1941. Good News of 1939 on Monday's show from 1938, the Thanksgiving show with the Andy Hardy movie cast, Sam Spade Detective starring Steve Dunn from 1950, The Terrified Turkey Caper, and Point Sublime starring Cliff Arquette and Mel Blanc from 1947. On Tuesday, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello Hallmark Playhouse, Free Land, starring Martha Scott and Jack Kirkwood, and the new Edgar Bergen Hour. On Wednesday, Father Knows Best, a Thanksgiving Day at the Andersons from 1953. Jimmy Durante rattling off Jimmy's Turkey. That's what Arthur Treacher is trying to do from 1947. Fibber McGee and Molly celebrate Uncle Dennis's visit from 1940. And Jack Benny having Thanksgiving at Mary's in 1944. Yeah, we're having a lot of Jack Benny. And then on Thursday, in addition to an episode for Thanksgiving Day of Casey Crime Photographer, we're going to have episodes of Suspense, Gunsmoke, Have Gun Will Travel, and yours truly, Johnny Dollar. The final shows out of Hollywood as classic radio moves back to New York City. And then the Lux Radio Theater on Friday, Key Largo, starring Edward G. Robinson from 1949. We will have The Adventures of Sam Spade, starring Howard Duff from 1948, and Intermezzo, an episode of Theater of Romance. Saturday, a week from today, we will have Westerns with The Six-Shooter, Gunsmoke, Have Gun Will Travel, and Jack Benny from 1936 as Buck Benny rides again. That's all coming up on Classic Radio Theater over the next 7 days. Up next, Jean Hersholdt as Dr. Christian. Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we're going back 86 years, November 22nd, 1939. Jean Hersholdt as Dr. Christian and the Prelude to Thanksgiving.
From Hollywood, California, we present Jean Hersholdt in a new Dr. Christian story called Prelude to Thanksgiving. Presented for your enjoyment by the Cheesebro Manufacturing Company, owners of the trademark Vaseline, and producers of Vaseline Petroleum Jelly, Vaseline Hair Tonic, and other famous Vaseline specialties. Do you know that any woman can give her hair a real oil treatment for only a few pennies? Now, here's what you do. Massage Vaseline Hair Tonic generously on your scalp. And then, with your scalp feeling tingly and well-stimulated, wring a towel out of hot water and wrap it around your head. Keep this steaming up for several minutes, and then shampoo your hair. You'll really be amazed when you see how soft and lustrous your hair looks. No matter how dry your scalp has been, how dry or brittle your hair, you'll find it looks and feels better after a Vaseline Hair Tonic treatment. Vaseline Hair Tonic contains absolutely no drying ingredients. It helps the natural oils of the scalp keep your hair healthy-looking and easy to manage. You'll find Vaseline Hair Tonic economical, too. Only 40 cents for a generous shaker top bottle and only 70 cents for the large economy size. Now let us set the stage for tonight's Dr. Christian drama, which is called Prelude to Thanksgiving. Among Dr. Christian's favorite patients in River's End are the members of the Gardner family, Kathy, an energetic and attractive young matron, and her daughter, Catherine Ann, who dubbed herself Tanny at the age of 18 months and has been called that ever since. The cast in the play includes Janet Russell in the role of Tanny, Gloria Holden as Kathy, Edwin Mills as Randy, Eugene Dorian as Bud Collins, and, of course, Rosemary DeCamp in the role of Judy Price, the doctor's secretary. As the curtain rises, we find Dr. Christian in his office, adjusting a bandage and protesting vigorously.
Tanny, listen, I can't put a bandage on this ankle if you keep moving your foot around like that.
Oh, my foot's going to be all right. Mother wouldn't have thought anything about it if I'd turned it any way but trying to chin myself on the cherry tree with the boys. I beat 'em all, though.
But your mother didn't like you doing it?
No. She didn't say much, but Mother's an open book to me, Dr. Christian. I always know exactly what she thinks I should do and what she thinks about me when I don't do it.
Well, why don't you try doing it once in a while? You're fond of your mother, aren't you, Tanny?
I love her, Dr. Christian. I just about die for Mom. You know that. But she's so old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned?
Dr. Christian, she's living in the past, practically in the Dark Ages.
Well, I've probably been so busy I just hadn't noticed. There isn't any movement on foot that you know of to have old parents put in a lethal chamber, say about 30, is there? After they have outlived their usefulness, I mean.
Are you making fun of me? Because if you are...
Oh, no, not at all, Tanny. Well, you just told me of certain revolutionary changes, which I'm afraid in my absent-minded way I hadn't noticed. I'm only trying to get your point of view. Unless you feel I'm too old even to get it.
No, you're different. That's one of the nicest things about you, Dr. Christian. You never seem to be any special age. I can talk to you just the way I can to Randy.
Randy?
You know Randy, Randolph Billings.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. I know him very well. He used to suck all the paint off his toy soldiers. And I had to go up there every week or so and give him a pill. It frightened his mother out of her wits. I finally sent him a set of unpainted soldiers, and we all got more sleep.
How revolting.
Revolting?
Thinking of Randy as a toy-sucking baby.
Well, most of us were, one time or another. So you think Randy and I are on about the same intellectual level, do you?
Well, you both have the same sort of attitude toward things. Nice and more practical.
Do you think your mother's too idealistic?
Heavens, yes. Listen, Dr. Christian. Mother sent me down here to have you look at my ankle. But I'll bet what she really hoped was that you'd give me a good talking to.
What about?
She thinks you're a profound influence in my life and that I'll do anything you say. I can't sit around all day all dressed up. I'll never go in for the things Mother wants, Dr. Christian.
You're sure?
Positive. I like to play games and swim, and I'd rather be with boys than girls because they're better sports. Really good eggs like Randy. But I can't be big-eyed and romantic and ladylike. The way I feel, all that sentimental stuff belongs to the days of hoop skirts.
What? Hoop skirts?
Oh, you know what I mean. It's old hat, Doctor. Honest, it isn't. It is. The way Mother expects me to sit with my hands folded when the boys come to call.
What do you do, Tanny?
Well, Randy's learning to play the trap, and sometimes he brings his drums over and teaches me. And last night the fellas all helped me finish building a kennel for Bing. If it's afternoon, why, sometimes they have football practice, and they let me play, too.
It all sounds very active.
Hasn't Mother told you all this? I'll bet she has. I know just how she'd say it. I don't want to restrict Catherine Ann too much, but she's getting older, and I can't have her running wild. You always had so much influence with her, Dr. Christian. You talk to her.
Well, as a matter of fact, Tanny, you're wrong.
I couldn't be.
Well, this time you are. Your mother hasn't mentioned your conduct to me, except to say that if I explained to you what was the matter with your complexion, you might stop eating so much candy.
My complexion? What's wrong with my complexion?
Well...
Oh, a little bump or two. I can't be worried. Dr. Christian, listen,
What is it, Tanny?
I've got the most marvelous idea. You talk to Mother for me, won't you? You tell her nobody nowadays does the things she did when she was 15.
I don't know what I can say.
Of course you can. Try and make Mom see that I don't need to have my hair waved and that it's just a waste of money for me to have manicures. I just bite the nails anyway. Dr. Christian, it's for my life's happiness. I can't go on through all my existence fighting for my individuality. Oh, gee, I've got to go now. I've got a date to watch football practice. Dr. Christian, you will try to make Mom see reason, won't you?
What is it you want me to do, Tanny?
I want you to make her see I've got to live my own life. I want her to realize that I'm an adult. Oh, Judy.
You asked me to let you know when it was 4 o'clock.
Is it 4 already?
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I've got to rush. You will talk to Mother, won't you, Dr. Christian? You'll make her understand that this is 1939 and nobody bothers any more about being ladylike and romantic.
But, Tanny, wait.
She'll believe it if you tell her. Oh, Dr. Christian, I know I can trust you. Heavens on this seeing Randy try those new plays. Bye!
Well.
Modern youth too much for you, Dr. Christian?
Yeah, it leaves me a little breathless.
Tanny was very serious. She told me while she was waiting for you to come in that she had a very important request to make of you.
I take it she feels she's living a little in advance of her time. Just what was it you gathered specifically that she wanted me to do about her mother, Judy?
Well, she told me she hoped you could persuade her mother to stop being so quaint.
Quaint?
Mm-hmm.
Quaint?
Yeah.
Kathy Gardner Quaint. Kathy, my dear, until I talked to your daughter, I always consider you one of the most progressive young women in River's End. How in the world did you ever fall into this slow, senile decay?
I haven't the least idea. Only a few months ago, Tanny thought everything I said was wisdom from heaven. She's always been so reasonable and open to suggestion, and then all at once...
Ha-ha, came the revolution.
Came the revolution. Her father overnight degenerated into a lovable old fogey, and her mother a relic fit for a museum. Life has passed us by, Dr. Christian, and so is Tanny.
Oh, you seem remarkably cheerful about it.
I am. I so well remember when I felt the same way about my own mother. She took it very well. She seemed to consider it a sort of adolescent measles. Tanny asked you to talk to me, didn't she?
Well, to tell you the truth, he had the same suspicion about you.
Well, it's a good idea. She thinks you're wonderful. And she might listen to you when she turns a deaf ear on the old folks at home.
Oh, well, I don't believe that at the moment she'd be much impressed, even by my sage counsel and advice.
Oh, maybe not. I guess it's just a matter for endurance. But you do agree with me, don't you, Dr. Paul, that this is only a phase, that she's going to outgrow it?
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Oh, such a relief. To have Tanny go on through the years considering herself the offspring of superannuated and slightly feeble-minded parents. My last imbecility was to refuse to let her ride to Northport on a motorbike with the Collins boy. Well, we breakfasted in dignified silence, and she didn't come home for lunch.
The Collins boy? I thought it was Randy Billings.
Oh, I think it is Randy. But she scorns sentiment and insists she's quite impartial. Well, I quite approve of that part of her attitude. It's just that she's such a... Oh, in my mid-Victorian way, I was about to call her a tomboy.
Well, you better not let her hear you say.
No.
Well, I've got to be going.
Oh, I'm glad I had this chance to talk with you. Would you use your influence with Tanny?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you a lot. I do worry. Well, now stop in and see an old lady now and then, won't you?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello, Dr. Christian.
Well, hello, Tanny. Just getting home from school?
Yes, and I've got to go right back. I forgot my history notebook.
Oh, well, get in the car and I'll drop you. I'm going that way.
Oh, grand. Thanks. What were you doing at our house?
I stopped to see your mother about some of my clinic cases. She's doing some visiting for me.
Did you talk to her about her attitude?
Well, I mentioned it, but you have to take such things slowly, you know. How's everything going at school?
We had a perfectly foul examination in algebra this morning, so I probably flunked.
Did you?
Well, I'm afraid I did. Mother says if I didn't spend all my afternoon study periods watching football practice, I'd have better marks.
Well, I can see it might interfere. Randy Billings is on the team this year, isn't he?
Oh, yes. Why, he practically is the team.
Yes, he's quite a star.
Just wait till you see what he does at the Thanksgiving game. Everybody's crazy about him. And the fuss people make over anybody who scores a touchdown.
No, you mustn't begrudge your hero his public, Tanny.
You ought to see the way the girls at school hang around him. And they have regular fights about who gets to sit the row in back of him at assembly.
That's enough to turn any man's head.
Jean West is the worst.
Who is Jean West?
She's a new girl here. I think she's a drip. She does her hair in little curls all over her head, uses bright red fingernail polish and lipstick. That is, outside of school. They make her take it off for class.
Oh, I imagine so.
But she puts it on afterwards. She's a hunter.
A hunter?
Yes, after the men.
Oh, what we used to call boy crazy, I guess.
Probably. She likes Randy awfully well.
Does she?
Of course, Randy doesn't care anything about her. Randy likes girls who are regular, not the dizzy dolled-up type.
I see.
He says the clingy stuff is just silly. He's always laughing at the boys who fall for it. Randy likes me because I'm just one of the fellas. I can do some things that even fellas won't try, like climbing Dead Man's Rock. You know, it's sort of funny. Randy agreeing with Mom this morning.
What did you agree with her about?
About my riding around on Jim Collins' motorbike with him. Mom said I couldn't do it anymore, and when I told Randy, he said she was right.
Oh. Did he say why?
He said it was rough stuff. He said for me not to dare do it anymore.
Well, maybe he...
Stop here, Dr. Christian. I'll cut across the lawn. Football practice must be about over. Look at all the cars waiting.
Yes, here come some of the boys now.
Oh, there's Randy. I'll get him to wait and walk home with me. He'll be surprised to see me here. Yoo-hoo, Randy!
No, he doesn't hear you.
Randy! Randy! Going the other way. Oh, dear. He seems to be looking for someone.
Yeah, the people in that green car, I think. They're waving at him.
Yes, that's Carol Moore's car. She and Dan Harvey are in the front seat. There's some girl in back. Look, Dr. Christian, Randy's getting in with him. He's getting in the back seat.
Who's the girl in the back seat, Tanny? Anyone you know?
Yes. Yes, I know her all right. I'd know that hair anywhere. That's Jean West.
And the curtain comes down for a brief intermission in our Dr. Christian story starring Jean Hersholdt. It's an intermission just long enough for me to present the testimony of another of our good customers.
I'm the mother of a 12-year-old boy who just loves to play football. And quite frequently he comes home with scratches, small cuts, or bad bruises. But I never worry. I just reach for the Vaseline jelly and take care of these minor injuries in no time. In our home, Vaseline jelly has always been a standby. For one thing, after doing the dishes, I always rub it on my hands. If I do say so myself, after 14 years, my hands still look like a bride's, thanks to Vaseline jelly.
Vaseline jelly is an important household remedy in over 90% of all American homes. It has attained this amazing record because it does these three important things. First, Vaseline jelly forms a protective film that helps keep out infection when the skin is broken. Second, it soothes irritation and promotes rapid healing. And third, it softens and lubricates the skin by supplementing the natural body oils. Be sure you have a good supply on hand. Vaseline jelly costs only 10 cents anywhere. We return now to the second act of Prelude to Thanksgiving. The scene is the laundry of the Gardner home where Tanny is vigorously giving her dog a bath.
I know you don't like this old fellow, but hold still. Let me dry you good and dry. Come on. Oh, you're so beautiful and clean.
Tanny! Tanny! Oh, here you are. Randy's in the living room, dear. He wants to see you.
He probably just stopped by to ask me to go to the Thanksgiving dance. It's about time. Oh, the dance is going to be marvelous. They're going to give out the football letters and everything.
Well, whatever Randy is, you kept him waiting long enough, dear.
All right. There, Bing, you old silly. I guess you're dry. Now, don't you dare run right out and roll in the dirt. Kind of watch him, will you, Mom, till I get back?
All right, come here, old fellow.
Hello, Tanny.
Hi, want to see me?
Yes, I did. That is, well, I was just going by and I thought...
I was washing Bing.
Oh, if you're busy...
Oh, I'm all through now.
I can't stay but a minute. I gotta go on down to Tad Brown's house. Today's initiation.
Initiation?
Sure. Fraternity initiation, you know. They work on us all day. After tonight, I'll be a full-fledged Omega Tau.
Oh, that'll be wonderful.
I'll have my pin tomorrow. Tanny.
Yes?
Tanny, there's something I feel I ought to tell you about. Sort of explain.
Explain?
Yeah. It's a sort of a crazy mix-up. It's about the Thanksgiving football dance.
I wondered when you were going to get around to asking me. I had a bid last night from Bud Collins, and I told him I was already invited.
You shouldn't have.
I wish you wouldn't wait like this. You'd ask me right off as soon as you knew there was going to be a dance.
Yeah, that's what I ought to do, but then things like this wouldn't happen.
No? Things like what?
Like my having to go with somebody else.
Somebody else?
Honest, Tanny, I don't know how it ever happened. We were just talking about the dance, nothing special, and I said how swell it was going to be to break training after the game Thanksgiving and go to the dance and get the letters and all, and first thing I knew, she was saying how nice it was of me to ask her. And then she...
Who's she?
Jean West. And
you asked Jean West to go to the Thanksgiving dance?
That's what I'm trying to tell you about. I didn't ask her. She just accepted.
And you're going to take her?
Well, I don't know how to get out of it. Tanny, you understand, don't you? You won't be mad?
Mad? Oh, no. No, I won't be mad. Why should I be mad?
Well, I was afraid...
No, you want to take Jean West to the dance? What business is it of mine?
But it is your business. You and I...
You and I are just friends. I haven't got any strings tied to you. You've got every right in the world to take any girl you want to.
Tanny, listen, What's that?
It's Bud Collins. He's calling for me.
Calling for you?
Yes. Yes, we've got a date. He's going to take me for a ride on his motorbike.
You said your mother wouldn't let you go.
She changed her mind.
Well, I didn't change my mind. You can't go tearing around on that bike with Bud Collins.
And why not?
I don't want you to, that's why. It's tomboyish.
You used to like to have me do tomboy things.
Well, I don't want you to do this.
I'm going to do it right now, and I'd like to see anybody stop me.
I'll stop you.
How?
I forbid it. You're my girl, Tanny.
Sorry, I've got to be going. Bye, Randy.
Wait. Tanny, don't you dare go.
Hi, Bud, I'm coming.
Hello, Tan. I just dropped around.
To take me for the ride you promised me?
What? Why, yes, if you can go. I thought you said...
Let's start. Quick. Tell me, how do I sit? Like this?
Yeah. Hold on tight. Sure you want to go now?
Tanny!
Here comes Randy Billings. Was he at your house?
Don't wait for him. Don't wait. Start the motor, Bud, quick.
All right, if you say so.
Oh!
Hold tight. Here we go.
Tanny, stop!
Bye, Randy!
Bud, look out! Look out for the truck!
Hey, mister, where you going?
Gee, Judy, I feel awful. I feel as if it was all my fault.
Oh, how could it be your fault, Randy? It wasn't your motorbike.
I know, but she was riding on it just because I told her not to. And then just as they were starting off, the truck came around the corner and skidded.
I know.
And everybody came running out. And I tried to pick Tanny up. And they told me not to touch her till Dr. Christian came.
Oh, he got there as quick as he could.
Judy, how bad she hurt, really? Dr. Christian wouldn't tell me a thing for sure yesterday, and when I called his office this morning, he said he still didn't know.
Well, he's examining her again now. In cases like this, you can't always tell at first, you know. Her arm's broken, and, well, there may be internal injuries.
Gee.
You've just got to be brave about it, Randy. She'll be all right. She just got to be.
If she is, I'll devote the rest of my life to making it up to her.
Making what up, Randy?
Oh, everything. You know, Judy, Tanny and I have been kind of buddies ever since we were little. And we always sort of took each other for granted. Then, well, a few weeks ago, she told me her mother thought she was too much of a tomboy, that she thought she ought to begin to grow up.
Yes, I believe she did feel that way.
And she asked me what I thought. First, I laughed at her, and then I began hearing things that other girls said.
Jean West, for instance?
How did you know that was who it was?
Oh, I guessed.
Jean sort of laughed at Tanny, called her my glamour girl, and then giggled. Oh, it made me awfully mad, but I could see what she meant. Tanny never wears lipstick or makeup like lots of the girls.
And so you told Tanny you found her a little tomboyish, too,
Not exactly, but, well, anyhow, she began not liking Jean.
Oh.
And then, when I told her about the Thanksgiving dance and that I was taking Jean...
She went off with Bud. Was that it?
Yes, that was it.
Ah, the poor baby.
So you see, it was my fault. And I've got to make it up to her. It's funny how you go along, knowing a girl for years and never really looking at her at all. And then, all of a sudden, someday, something happens and you wake up. I never appreciated Tanny before, Judy. But I think she's the prettiest girl in high school. And the nicest.
There's Dr. Christian now and Mrs. Gardner.
Oh, the nurse is taking care of her, Kathy. You go and get some sleep. You've been up all night.
Oh, I'm all right.
How is she, Dr. Christian?
Is there anything dangerous?
Not a thing that I could discover. She's got a lot of bruises besides the broken arm, but nothing that won't heal up very quickly.
Oh, thank heaven.
Hallelujah. Dr. Christian, Tanny won't possibly be up for Thanksgiving, will she? So she could go and watch the game, I mean?
Tanny will spend her Thanksgiving right in bed, but lots to be thankful for.
You can come in and have turkey with her if you like after the game, Randy.
Can I? Gee, thanks. I'd like to. Dr. Christian, I don't suppose I could go in now, just for a minute, just to tell Tanny I'm glad she's better?
Yes, I think you could. In fact, when the nurse mentioned you were out here, Tanny made me promise to let her see you.
Did she really? Can I go in right now?
Just for a little while, Randy.
All right.
Well, I'd better get back to the office. I'm so glad everything's going to be all right, Mrs. Gardner.
Oh, thank you, Judy.
I'll see you after a while, Dr. Christian.
Yes, I'll be along just a few minutes. Tanny's a very sober young lady, Kathy.
Yes. Perhaps I've lost my tomboy. Oh, Dr. Christian, if anything terrible had happened to her,
Well, nothing did. She's going to be all right.
Yes.
Only older. She almost had her heart broken, you know, as well as her arm.
You think she and Randy...
Yes. Doctor's instinct for diagnosis. I had quite a talk with her, Kathy. I think you'll find she's grown up a little.
Oh, I don't seem to care whether she grows up or not. If she's going to be well, that's all.
I shouldn't be surprised if she began to treat you like a human being again soon. She may even ask you for advice.
Oh, Dr. Christian, I've got so much to be thankful for. I don't insist on everything.
Maybe not, but I think you're going to get it. Happy Thanksgiving, Kathy.
Honestly, Mom, did Dr. Christian say I could have company for Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, he said Randy could come in and eat turkey with you if you kept very quiet.
Oh, that'll be fun. He wants to come and sit with me instead of going to the dance. What are you smiling about?
I was just thinking you looked very attractive in my best bed jacket.
You don't mind, do you? I told the nurse where it was.
No, I don't mind at all. It makes a splendid background.
Background? Oh, you mean for...
Yes.
For the fraternity pin.
Mm-hmm.
It's Randy's.
I suspected as much.
He got it last night. I'm the first girl he's ever given it to.
Really?
Well, I mean, he says I'm the only one. Moms, I guess I need your advice about things.
Do you, darling? Well, I'll be glad to help you if I can. What do you want to know?
Well, Moms, when a boy says he likes you better than anyone else in the world, and it hurts here, and you feel sort of faint and dizzy, does that mean that you're in love?
And so we leave Tanny and her palpitations of the heart. And now I have a word about the products that make the program possible, and then Jean Hersholdt will tell you something about next week's story. Mothers write in to tell us that one of the most versatile, most economical products in their medicine cabinets is Vaseline jelly. For over 3 generations now, Vaseline jelly has been used to protect and help heal minor burns, cuts, scratches, chafing, chapping, and the countless other minor injuries and irritations of the skin. So soothing and healing that it has been made the base of several specialty products, such as Vaseline borated jelly, Vaseline carbonated jelly, Vaseline lip ice, and Vaseline camphor ice. Ask your druggist about their special uses. But whether you're buying plain Vaseline jelly or any of the Vaseline specialties, be sure the trademark Vaseline is on the jar or tube. That trademark is your guarantee of the utmost in purity. And now, here he is, our star, Jean Hersholdt, as the popular doctor of River's End. Dr. Christian, what's next week's story like?
Well, next week I plan to tell you about old Mr. Holly. He's our local music teacher, and the story of his various pupils, from a world-famous violinist to Martha Browning, who will never learn that she can't sing a note, makes a very amusing play. I know you'll enjoy it, so until next Wednesday evening at this same hour, I'll say good night.
Don't fail to see the new Jean Hersholdt picture, Meet Dr. Christian, when it comes to your local theater. This is the first of a new series of RKO radio pictures based on the Dr. Christian radio program, and starring Jean Hersholdt in his most famous role. This is Arthur Gilmore speaking and bidding you all good night for Vaseline Preparations. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
From 86 years ago, November 22nd, 1939, Dr. Christian on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. If you want to support the podcast, your support is always appreciated. Simply go to classicradio.stream. You can find information there. We've got a number of things available for purchase, including the beautiful XH Data Radio, Keep You Informed in Event of Emergency, and other fine things, including find information on Dr. B's Digestive Aid. That's at classicradio.stream. You can even buy me a copy if you'd so like. Coming up next, Lamont Johnson as Tarzan.
You, a woman. You in the Marine Corps, the Career Corps. You're not a robot. You're an individual, getting equal pay, equal reward. The Marine Corps. You, a woman. You can join us.
Oh, my goodness. The 70s were something else, weren't they? Now, let's go back 74 years, November 22nd, 1951, Lamont Johnson as Tarzan and the African Thanksgiving.
From the heart of the jungle comes a savage cry of victory. This is Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. From the black core of dark Africa, land of enchantment, mystery, and violence, comes one of the most colorful figures of all time, transcribed from the immortal pen of Edgar Rice Burroughs. Tarzan, the bronzed white son of the jungle. And now, in the very words of Mr. Burroughs, the story of African Thanksgiving.
It was late fall, and the heat hung like a stifling blanket over the jungle where it bordered the native city of El Reden. Even the recently cut branches that covered the pitfalls were dry and lifeless. There were many of these traps designed to protect the city against marauding beasts. A huge lion lay on the bottom of one of the pits, gasping for breath in the arid heat of noon. For a moment, the lion seemed confused as the slender figure of a white girl came hurtling down into the pit. Then he crouched low, snarling. He was about to spring when a bronze savage leaped into the pitfall and came slowly toward him, a gleaming shaft of steel in his powerful hands.
Grasp that root over there and scramble up the side.
Merci, monsieur.
Start back to the city. Hurry.
I will do as you say, monsieur. I should not have run away in the first place. I stand no chance of escaping.
Well, now, I better scramble out of here myself. Now, the girl's out of sight already. She really must have run as fast as she... I wonder what she meant by standing no chance of escaping. I think I'll go back to the public inn at El Reden and find out.
Usually the inn at El Reden was either completely deserted or almost so. But now the walled courtyard was crowded. A dozen Arab horses were tethered there. A cortege of slaves stood about, and an enormous Senegalese guard stood sentry at the inn's entrance. His fierce eyes gleamed from beneath a scarlet fez, and he raised a huge broadsword as Tarzan attempted to enter.
Not go past this door. The sign proclaims this to be a public inn, and I desire to enter. I'm looking for a girl who just ran from the jungle.
Is no girl here. Inn is closed to others during stay of Sheik Hassanin Mohammed Hazara, my master. Room for no one else.
I believe the girl is here, and I intend to talk to the owner of the inn.
What is the cause for the disturbance, Mookie?
Jungle man say he talk to you. I tell him.
It is Tarzan. May I be of service, Jungle Lord?
I seek a young French girl.
French girl? There is no French girl here.
Well, I should like to meet Sheik Hazara and see what he has to say about her presence. Perhaps you have been paid for your silence.
I will confer with him, but you shall have to remain here. And I must lock the door against the possibility of your intrusion.
You are both fools. Had you invited this Tarzan to enter, I could have easily explained away the matter of the girl. But now you increased his curiosity. You make matters most difficult.
We only did what you ordered. You said no one else was to be admitted.
Unless I satisfy the curiosity of this jungle man, he may bring the police here. I cannot afford questions until I have reached my own land with the lovely French mademoiselle.
If there's nothing further you wish of me.
But there is, innkeeper. I desire you to prepare the most lavish meal of which you are capable, and to bring forth the best wines your cellars afford.
But, of course, mighty Sheik. I hasten to carry
Just a moment.
Yes, mighty Sheik?
Give me the key to the front door.
Of course. Here. I hasten to do your bidding.
What you do, master?
I shall throw the door open wide for the lord of the jungle. I shall invite him inside, and I shall honor him with food and drink. And whereas you two stumbling fools have only piqued his curiosity, I shall lay it to rest. No man shall deprive me of the beauty of the French girl. She shall be mine for all time.
You want Mookie call guards? Watch Tarzan if he try make move against mighty Sheik.
I am more concerned with the actions of the girl. Go upstairs and tie her up, both her slender wrists and her tiny feet. Also place a gag in her mouth, and leave the whip where I can reach it easily should it be necessary to prove to her once again that I am the master.
I do as you say.
Good. With a gag in her mouth, she cannot cry out. And I am quite confident that I can outwit this jungle man.
We'll return to our story of Tarzan in just a moment. The last time Tarzan had been to the inn, it had been a crude affair. But for Sheik Hazara's visit, it had been hung with silken drapes and lavish brocades. Indeed, it seemed like an oriental palace, and the innkeeper and his assistants were scurrying about, preparing a lavish meal for the desert potentate and his most honored guest.
But I insist you remain with me. It is not pleasant to dine alone.
I shall accept with thanks. I desire to discuss one of the members of your entourage.
But who among my followers has deserved the notice of such a noble one as you?
The young French girl who ran into the jungle and then returned here. And I warn you not to deny her presence.
Why should I deny it?
The Senegalese guard and the innkeeper pretended I had imagined her. I thought they acted on your orders.
They were but exercising caution. You see, Tarzan, we have not as yet been united by the vows of marriage, nor can we be until we have reached my land. Here, the government frowns on a man having more than one wife.
And this girl is returning to your land voluntarily?
Before you take your departure, you may hear with your own ears the girl's admission that she goes with me voluntarily. Turn just a little this way, my dear, and I shall cut the last of the thongs that hold your tiny feet. Ah, yes, the gag. I shall remove it immediately. I am afraid Mookie misunderstood my orders. I did not wish you bound again. I have given up hope of taming you, Renee. There you are, my insolent beauty.
What trick are you planning now?
I am through with tricks. This afternoon you ran away and were almost killed. I shall not continue to press my suit. If you would rather face a jungle lion than me, you must detest me greatly indeed.
It is not that I detest you. At least I did not at first, but I came to Africa to meet the man I love. And I have no intention of becoming a member of your harem.
I have abandoned all hope of taking you home with me.
What do you mean?
A jungle potentate said he'd seen you in the jungle this afternoon when you ran away.
You're the creature who killed the lion with a knife and then let out a scream like that of an insane man?
The same. He desires you as one of his wives, and I have decided to let him take you.
Oh, no.
Perhaps you may enjoy the life in the jungle more than you would the life among my people. There, you will be dressed in crude skins. You will live in a filthy hut. Beasts will be on your very doorstep. Your companions will be the foul-smelling savages with rings through their noses. And if you do anything that displeases them, you will be torn limb from limb and devoured by these followers of Tarzan.
Oh, no. No, please, Hazara. Take me back to Algiers. The one I love was to meet me there. You will be worried sick by now.
I had decided to return you to Algiers. But now that this jungle lord has taken a fancy to you, I may find it difficult.
I will not go with him. You've got to save me from him, Hazara.
He demands to see you before he leaves. But perhaps we can resist his demands.
Hazara, why is your slave dragging the girl in?
She is shy, except before me. Bring her over here, Moki.
Yes, master.
Musicians, cease your playing. We have an important jungle potentate who would put questions to this fair young damsel.
Why do you shrink from me, girl?
I saw how you acted this afternoon. How you killed with your bare hands. Am I to admire such a savage?
But I killed only so that you would not be injured.
You are like the rest. You protected me only so that you could let...
I protected you because your life was in danger.
And that wild scream, what did that mean?
It was the victory cry of the bull ape. I learned it from...
The bull ape? Oh, save me from him, Hazara.
You do not require saving from me. I came here only because I thought the Sheik held you against your will. I heard you say something about standing no chance to escape.
You misunderstood me. I said no such thing.
Well, I was sure I heard you say those words. I intended wresting you from Sheik Hazara and taking you away to wherever you wanted.
You will not take me. I will not go with you. You are a jungle savage, and I would rather be dead than
That is enough, Renee. Are you convinced, Jungle Lord?
Yes. I apologize, Hazara. I shall be on my way now. Thank you for your hospitality.
Not at all. We shall sojourn here for a few days before we ride on to the desert. Feel free to visit me at any time.
I shall not come back this way. I'm returning to the heart of my jungle. Goodbye.
I shall show you to the door, Tarzan.
Thank you, innkeeper. I'm sorry I insisted on entering your inn, but I was under the...
Musicians, resume the music of my land. Muki.
Yes, master.
Fetch my hookah. I desire the sweet incense of my pipe after this trying ordeal. I would have peace and rest before our journey of the morrow.
You are taking me back to Algiers so that I can meet him?
Algiers. I should journey all the way back to Algiers so that I may give you to another? No, my dear Renee. I am taking you to the desert so that you can become my bride.
But you said that...
I said just enough so that you will respond to Tarzan as I had hoped. You will continue to speak and act as I desire. And if my words do not convince you, be reminded of my other methods by the sound of my whip.
It was cold and penetrating that night as Tarzan made his way deep into the jungle. But the morning was hot again, and the unseasonable dryness had scorched the earth and destroyed the plants and the small game. Even the carrion birds were hungry, and as Tarzan made his way through the upper level, he could see a flock of them circling vainly over the jungle wilds. Then, suddenly, the ugly vultures who ordinarily fed on decayed flesh plunged downward. They had sighted a prey, and the scent of man, not yet dead, assailed Tarzan's nostrils. He streaked through the treetops, and a moment later he could see the hideous giant-like birds clawing and pecking at an exhausted white man. Tarzan leaped down, and his knife described great arcs as he stabbed furiously at the monstrous scavengers of the jungle.
It's no use. It's no use anyway.
What's no use?
Trying to make way through the jungle. I'll never find her anyway.
You're searching for someone?
I was searching. Not anymore. I'm finished. I'll never find Renee.
Renee? I've seen a girl by that name. Of course, there are many French girls whose names are Renee,
no,
but...
you don't. I've been taken in too many times as it is. Last one who claimed he'd seen her brought me into the jungle. He took the fee I'd promised him, and then he deserted me.
I see.
And the woman back at the hotel in Algiers, all she was interested in was money, too. Well, I don't know what your angle is, but you can beat it. If I'm going to die in this thinking jungle, I'll die. I've been taken for the last time.
Well, perhaps the vultures who escaped my knife shall not be cheated out of their meal after all.
In just a moment, the exciting conclusion of African Thanksgiving.
Well, at least the rain has come, Bill. You won't have to die in the blistering heat.
Back home at this time of year, everything's golden, red, and brown. Kids are cutting out jack-o'-lanterns, and women are roasting turkeys, baking pumpkin pies. There's a holiday we call Thanksgiving, Tarzan. I was going to take Renee back to America for Thanksgiving.
Perhaps you might like to talk about Renee before you die.
I met her in Paris. I was an exchange student there, engineering. We fell in love, and I wanted to marry her, but I didn't have enough money to satisfy her parents. Oh, no, the way they figured it, she was going to marry a millionaire. Some Oriental potentate had seen her at the store where she worked, offered them a fortune for her.
And they sold their own daughter?
No, they didn't do that, but it convinced them more than ever that Renee would make a brilliant match. Maybe they should have sold her to that Sheik Hazara. She'd have been better off.
Sheik Hazara?
When I graduated, I went back home. And 6 months ago, I had a chance to come to Africa on a job. And I'd be a little closer to Renee, so I took it. We corresponded regularly, and she wrote she was running away from home, that she'd meet me in Algiers.
What happened?
My job was almost finished, but I couldn't leave until all the loose ends were tied up. I was a couple of days late in reaching Algiers, but the woman who ran the little hotel there where Renee was to go had promised to take care of her.
And she didn't?
I finally got the truth out of her, or part of it anyway. She'd made up some far-fetched story about having received a message from me, and she convinced Renee that I wanted her to meet me in the interior.
Well, why did you do that?
Well, someone had paid her to do it. I couldn't force her to tell me who it was, but she admitted Renee had hired some Arab guides to lead her to me in the jungle. It's the last that was ever seen of her. I've been searching for her ever since.
Bill, ever since we've met, you've doubted my intentions, even though I saved your life. I also saved Renee's life, and she treated me as though I were a leper. But regardless of whether you want my help or not, you're going to get it. If it's within my power, the two of you will have a reason for Thanksgiving. That's the inn just ahead.
Yeah. It's obviously deserted. Said there was a huge caravan stopping there.
Sheik Hazara said they would remain here for several days, but they could have changed their plan, I suppose.
The whole story's fantastic. A remote inn transformed into a potentate's palace.
I didn't say exactly that. I said that the interior had been decorated with rich fabrics and costly ornaments. It must have taken weeks of preparation to make the place ready for the coming of this desert ruler. Innkeeper? Innkeeper!
There's no one here.
There is someone here. I can catch the scent of man.
Yes?
It is Tarzan, innkeeper.
Tarzan? I know no one by that name.
But I was here last night.
You must have mistaken my poor inn for another. No one has been here for years, and I have never before laid eyes on you.
So you were leading me on with a story that was nothing but lies.
Come inside with me, Bill. Get out of the way, innkeeper.
What?
Rich fabrics and costly ornaments. Place is dusty and unkept.
Innkeeper, what happened to the trappings that hung here last night?
Trappings? I believe you have lost your reason, jungle man.
Where is Sheik Hazara and his followers? And where is the French girl?
You speak in the most amazing riddles. I know of no sheik or of any French girl. Certainly you must have confused my inn...
I apologize, Tarzan. She was here.
What?
Yes, innkeeper. You may have sprinkled dust around and you may have erased all the other signs of your recent visitors, but I found this in the corner over there.
A shoe?
One of Renee's shoes. Our friend here must have overlooked it. I know it's hers. It's of French make and it's her size. She has tiny feet. Not another girl in 1,000 could get this shoe on.
Now deny my story, innkeeper.
I only lied in order to save the young man greater sorrow.
What do you mean?
Just after you left, Tarzan, the girl grasped a flagon of poison and drank deep.
No.
She was buried early this morning in the graveyard at the edge of the city.
Oh, that cough's getting worse, Bill. You should have found shelter.
Not until I visited her grave.
A damp graveyard is certainly a poor place for a man with a cough. It's certainly a desolate place at night.
It's all my fault. If she'd never left France, she wouldn't be lying in this miserable cemetery. If I'd written to her to wait until...
There's someone over there. You!
Yes, Effendi?
Why are you digging in the rain and at night?
When someone dies at this time of the year, the sepulchre must be completed before the rains come too heavy. I was packing the earth firmly about this grave that was filled but this morning.
Renee's grave.
I know not the occupant of this final resting place, save that she was a young French girl who traveled in an Arab's caravan. The caravan has left.
But not before you were well paid to heap heavy rocks on the grave and pour cement between the cracks.
He told you he was just trying to make sure the rains wouldn't...
Hold on to him, Bill. He may regain consciousness soon. I didn't hit him hard.
Well, why did you hit him at all?
Because he isn't a grave digger any more than you are. He's one of Hazara's men, and he was attempting to make sure no one would ever open that grave.
What are you doing?
I'm digging up the coffin. And I'm reasonably certain we'll find it empty.
Well, Renee may be alive, but I think we've lost their trail now.
No, Bill, we haven't. The signs are even clearer now that we're beyond the rain belt.
I haven't seen any signs, even the ones you tried to point out to me.
Well, they covered their trail fairly well. Hazara hoped the story of Renee's death would discourage us, but he wasn't depending on it completely. Are you sure you don't want me to hunt for some small game, Bill?
Oh, I couldn't eat.
How do you feel?
Better than I thought I would, after sleeping in that wet treetop. And frankly, I'm sick of Africa. If only I could find Renee, I'd take her to America so fast she wouldn't even have time to catch her breath. I don't think we'd ever leave the good old USA again.
But first to find her.
Yeah. It looks so hopeless. How can we hope to catch them when they're on horseback?
Well, they, too, are traveling by foot now. Their horses were lame by the time they reached the last pass. You could tell by the uneven depth of the hoof marks.
You could tell? I couldn't tell a thing. All I know is that if I ever come face to face with Hazara...
You will be face to face with him, and soon. And, Bill, you must not show your hatred. You must act as I advised. You must pray that Renee is smart enough to catch on. If she makes one sign of recognition, it will mean the end for both of you.
Looks like quite a celebration.
Well, these native cities are always holding pageants and parades and dances. They're meant to please their gods. I only hope their chief will agree to our part in the ceremony.
I guess you know what you're doing. But I'd like to go right to Hazara's camp and just...
Oh, do you know why Hazara made camp on the edge of the city?
No.
Because his horses can no longer carry their burden. If he's to reach his own land, he must have camels. And the natives won't be willing to sell them for any price until their celebration is over.
Yeah, but in the meantime...
In the meantime, I'm going to have a talk with their chief, and you're going to dye your skin black and dress as a native witch doctor. Then you're going to make a call on Sheik Hazara.
Renee, I must speak to some local witch doctor who has just arrived. You had best retire into the quarters of the women.
All right. I will go. Only I do not see what...
Greetings, Sheik of Great Desert.
My humble greetings to you. Renee, I told you to go.
No. Woman is to stay. You in my city. So I give orders.
As you say, witch doctor. Why have you come?
Today is great celebration in our village.
Yes, I know that. Your chief told me that I would...
we not sell you camels until parade through city over.
Yes, that was his decision.
But now, new decision made. Since you and your camp are within limits of city, your party must join in parade to gods.
I shall be most happy to.
This woman, she is great beauty. She please our gods. She ride camel at my side. I have spoken.
Rene, it is best to humor these native leaders. You'll have to do what he says.
All right, Hazara. I am ready to come with you. Which doctor?
Good. Camels tethered before entrance of Beit. Come with me. Goodbye, Sheik Hazara.
All right, Bill, Renee. We're far enough from the Sheik and his men now.
Oh there, oh. Hey, I'm almost able to manage a camel now.
Oh, you were wonderful, witch doctor, Bill.
It was a fine performance. Well, it's time to remove your makeup now. We'll leave these camels here and take to the jungle. I guarantee that the Sheik will not be able to follow our trail. It'll be 3 or 4 days until the natives sell him camels, and by that time, you'll be on your way to America.
America?
Gee, I wonder what my friends back home would have said if they could have seen me dressed like that native witch doctor and riding at the head of that fantastic parade.
Oh, the parade was part of a week's feasting to honor the gods of the fields. Grain is thrown upon the ground in the belief that some of the earth's yield must be returned to it, or otherwise it will become barren. The celebration is held at each harvest time.
Oh, sort of a Thanksgiving ritual, huh? Thanksgiving. Hey, it's Thanksgiving today.
What is this Thanksgiving?
That's a holiday you'll find out about in America, Renee. We'll be too late for the turkey and the pumpkin pie this year. We still have a lot to be thankful for. And number 1 on the list is having met Tarzan.
In just a moment, we'll return with a preview of our next story of Tarzan. During the past 10 years, the price of museum specimens has doubled and trebled. Today, an African elephant is worth $6,000. A giraffe brings $4,000, a hippopotamus $5,000, and a white rhinoceros $15,000. Tarzan attempts to halt the plundering of the jungle by an unscrupulous murderer, and he encounters Hunter's Fury, which is the title of our next story.
Tarzan, a transcribed creation of the famous Edgar Rice Burroughs, is produced by Walter White, Jr., prepared for radio by Bud Lesser, with original music by Albert Glasser. This is a Commodore production.
There you have it, 74 years ago, November 22nd, 1951, Tarzan. Coming up next, something even scarier than the holler of Tarzan, Lum and Abner.
The Ready Marine Corps Reserve wants a few good men to help keep the peace. Men who will do more than wish for it. Men who will work for it. Men who want to see their children grow up in an age of peace. As a Marine reservist, you'll be ready. You'll be a peacekeeper.
All right, we wrap up this program with a Thanksgiving episode of Lum and Abner from 80 years ago, November 22nd, 1945.
That's our ring. Time for Lum and Abner, brought to you by the makers of Alka-Seltzer.
Thanksgiving Day has arrived in Pine Ridge, and the Spears and the Quincy families and Lum have been invited to eat a big turkey dinner at the Peabody home. Well, we'll soon see what happens next. A happy Thanksgiving Day, folks, and good health to you all. Now that Thanksgiving dinner is probably over, I can't help wondering if you let your appetite get you into trouble. I know it's mighty easy to overeat when the table is loaded down with delicious, mouth-watering good things. So if you happen to overdo it, and right now you have a touch of acid indigestion or a dull headache, here's hoping you have a package of Alka-Seltzer tablets handy. You see, Alka-Seltzer can help you to relief in a hurry. If you haven't any Alka-Seltzer in the house, get a package of these effervescent, comfort-bringing tablets from your nearest druggist right away. And then remember, when you have a touch of acid indigestion, be wise. Alkalize with Alka-Seltzer. And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Grandpap, Lum, and Ulysses S. Quincy in the Peabody parlor discussing the weather while they wait for dinner. Listen.
I say this morning I thought sure it was going to snow or rain, but it's turned off right pretty. See the sun breaking through the clouds there, Ulysses?
Yeah, looks okay, Lum.
Yes, sir, I wouldn't put too much dependence on that, though. The almanac said cloudy. You can look it up for yourself. Page 272, I believe it is. Cloudy.
Elizabeth says dinner won't be ready for at least an hour yet. Reckon you fellers can wait that long?
Oh, yeah, I don't mind. Give me more of a chance to work up an appetite.
Yeah, okay.
If there's one thing I hate to do, it's draw up a chair to a Thanksgiving dinner with just half an appetite.
Oh, yeah, Lommy, that's one meal where a fella ought to be all set to eat.
Well, personal, I'm ready to eat right now.
Well, you just have to wait, Grandpap, because the women folks ain't got the victuals done yet. Say, that reminds me, they want somebody to go out and draw a couple of buckets of water from the well there, too.
Oh, sure, all right.
Didn't say exactly what they wanted for. I need it in the kitchen there, cooking or something, I reckon.
How was the turkey coming, Abner? Did you get a look at it?
No, I never, Grandpap. I wanted to, but they keep it so dad blame hot out there in that kitchen, I just couldn't stand to stay around there.
Did you notice that, too?
Oh, Lord, me, look at me.
They always do that. I recollect last year when we cooked in that Thanksgiving dinner over at our place, they got the kitchen so hot it never cooled off for 2 days.
Well,
I think they smothered the turkey to death.
They're doing the same thing again this year, I'll tell you that. Seems like every time a batch of women get together in the kitchen, the first thing they do is get the temperatures up to where a man just might not suffocate.
Yeah, reckon why they do that?
I don't know. They must like it that way, I reckon.
Yes, sir, women folks are cutie, I've always said it.
Must be more cold-blooded than men folks. I know I couldn't stand it out there in that kitchen 5 minutes like it is.
I believe I've read somewhere that women folks have got thinner blood than men.
Well...
Either thinner or thicker, I forget which now. They're different, I know.
Maybe it's 'cause they're weaker.
Yeah, whatever it is, I wish they'd hurry up and get the victuals on the table. I'm finished.
Yeah, me too.
I don't see what you fellers want to race things along for. Personal, I was just enjoying sitting here not doing nothing. Just rocking. Seems nice to have nothing to do for a change.
Well, yeah, it's nice, I reckon.
That's what a holiday's for. Rest. Take it easy. Get away from your work. Folks needs a holiday.
Well, I reckon you're right, Mom. People got to have a change sometime, even if it's just for 1 day, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have did if this holiday hadn't come along when it did. I was getting plumb wore out.
From what, Grandpa?
From that telegram deliver job of mine.
Oh?
Wore right down to the ragged edge. Mike and I got to the breaking point.
Well, of course, you don't deliver them telegrams every day, though.
Well, no, it ain't the number of delivers I make. It's the strain I work under all the time.
Strain, huh?
Oh, yeah. Got to be on my toes every minute. The tension is terrible.
Well...
Never know when a telegram's coming in. If I knowed when it's coming in, it'd be all right. I'll go 3 or 4 months without no telegrams. That's what makes it so hard on me.
Well, I never had looked at it just that way before, I'll admit.
You look at it sometimes that way, and you'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
Then directly 2 or 3 of them will pop in 1 month.
Oh, my.
It's the uncertainties of the thing. Some months a telegram will come in, and then again it might not.
Well, I can see that's a harder job than I ever allowed it was, yes, sir.
Well, that just goes to prove my point. Every human, no matter who it is, man or woman, needs a holiday now and then. Ain't that right, Ulysses?
Yeah, okay, Lum.
How's that?
Say, yeah, I believe you're right, okay.
Oh, yeah. The human body's just like a machine. You can't expect it to work every day, year in and year out. It's got to have a rest. I've always said that.
Well, I'm for it 100%. I love holidays. Of course, I don't see why women folks needs a holiday, necessary.
Oh, no, they deserve them, too.
Well, of course, it's nice that they can enjoy them. I'm for that, I reckon. Just sort of remarking they don't need them as much as us men folks.
Well, I don't know. I believe you're wrong there, Abner.
No, Prattle.
Whilst a woman don't do the heavy work a man does, natural. Still, she's got little chores to do from day to day, and she works at 'em pretty steady.
Well, I reckon you're right. I know Elizabeth keeps up good on the little things she has to do around the place. She ain't lazy, I'll say that for her. Ain't a lazy bone in her body, I don't reckon.
It don't seem no more'n right that they get one day to do sort of what they want to. Give 'em a rest, sort of a change.
Yeah, well, I think about it on any other Thursday, long about this time, instead of sitting around a nice warm kitchen, why, Elizabeth be out in the field plowing. Or else she'd have a chopping axe in her hand, splitting up some wood or something.
Well, that's what I mean.
As it is, why, she got up a couple of hours earlier this morning and got all that out of the way.
Yeah, sir, you know Charity done the same thing.
She did?
She done it. She was out of bed before daylight. Made such a racket outdoors I couldn't hardly sleep.
Same thing happened to me. But now I can see it was a good thing for 'em. Gives 'em the rest of the day to enjoy themselves, you know, cooking and all such as that.
Well, sir, Charity must love it. She started 2 days ago.
Yeah, they look forward to these holidays. There's no two ways about it. They just love 'em.
Well, personal, I love to see the women folks enjoying themselves.
Yeah, don't spoil 'em too much.
They don't get out into the world much as us men folks do.
No, they don't. Sociable now and then, or quilting bee, that's about all they get out.
Sometimes I think maybe the women need a nice holiday like this, even more than us men do.
Wait a minute. I hear somebody calling from the kitchen there.
I never heard nobody.
Sounded like it might be Charity. You better go out there and see what she wants, Grandpa.
Yeah, all right. Maybe I can hurry things along.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Tell them to get to rootin' and snootin', Newton.
No, sir, there's nothing like a holiday.
Now, bound you, I know what they're calling for. That water they wanted bring in from the well. That's what they're yelping about.
That's right. Well, Grandpap can get it for him. He's anxious to eat.
I just hope it ain't too heavy a work for him. Them are pretty big water buckets we got. It's all Elizabeth can do to carry them things herself, stout as she is.
Well, he's got sense enough not to fill them too full.
He's frail, old Grandpappy is.
You know, I believe I'm beginning to get a little hungry myself. Talking about eating. I can smell that turkey cooking out there, and it smells awful good. Don't it, Ulysses?
Yeah, okay.
How's that?
I say it smells okay, Lum.
Yes, sir, there's nothing like a holiday.
Hey, wait a minute, Dover. There comes Grandpap back already. He done that pretty fast. Have you done carried in the water, Grandpap?
No, they done it themselves.
Oh.
Miss Quincy went out and got it.
Miss Quincy?
Yeah.
Dover, Ulysses, that little woman of yours must be awful stout for her size. Yeah, she's okay, Abner.
Now they want somebody to go out there and turn the ice cream freezer.
Well, why didn't you do it long as you was out there?
Oh, it's too dead blamed hot. I couldn't stand it.
Well, you do that out on the back porch, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Did they say how quick we could eat?
Well, I asked, but I never did get no answer. Just kept bustling around there. Might knock me over twice.
Yeah, well, they're more likely just excited 'cause it's a holiday, you know, overcame with joy.
What I can't understand is why, if they're enjoying themselves, they don't show it more.
Well, you know how women folks are, Grandpap. You never can tell much about 'em just by looking at 'em. Elizabeth will go to a picture show and sit there and bawl and puddle up, scowl all the time, then tell somebody how she enjoyed it.
Yeah, they're more than likely don't realize themselves how much they're enjoying this. Wait till tomorrow after they went back to their work. Then they'll see that they needed this rest and appreciate it.
Yeah, the change is good for 'em. Ain't no doubts about that. No doubts at all. No, give 'em something different to do. That's a thing on Thanksgiving this way.
All right, Jimmy, I'm sort of getting hungry. I don't know where I can wait much longer, fella.
No, me neither, Grandpap. I'm just might not starving.
I tried to grab a pickled pear while I was out there, but Elizabeth taking the dish right out from under my hand.
Well, that shows they're hurrying. It oughtn't to be long now, no.
If it's much longer, they won't have to bother to set a place for me. I'll just be dead from starvation. Well, I'm beginning to feel the same way, Grandpap. How about you, Ulysses?
Oh, I could eat okay, Lum.
Why don't you go out there and stir 'em up a little, Abner?
Reckon I ought to.
Well, it's your house. You've got a right to say anything in it you want to.
Oh, I have. Huh? Yeah, sure. Believe I'll go back there right
Tell
now.
'em to slap them victuals on the table.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Tell 'em Ulysses is hungry, too, Abner.
Yeah.
Danny, that's the most wonderfulest flavor coming from that turkey out there. Yeah, that's one of our turkeys. Charity raised it herself. It's a good stouting, too. Had to chase that thing clean over to the creek and back before ever she could catch it. Then I thought it was going to throw her before she could put the axe to it. You seen the whole thing, huh? Oh, yeah. I was standing right there. I held Charity's sweater while she chased him.
Right thoughty of you, Grandpap.
How's that, Ulysses?
Sounds right thoughty, Grandpap, to hold his woman's sweater.
Wait a minute. There comes Abner back. Get ready, men. Loosen your belts. Where do you want it to sit, Abner?
I'm feared we ain't quite ready to eat yet, man.
What? Well, what's holding things up?
Well, Elizabeth, you know her. She's still busy turning the crank on that ice cream.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to send somebody out there to do that.
I offered to do it, but Elizabeth told me to get out of there. Said she'd do it herself.
She told you to get out.
Yeah, I don't know where I imagine this or not, men, but it just seems to me that whole bunch of women folks out there is peeved about something.
Well, now, ain't that a shame?
I don't know what it could be. Must have had some little squabble amongst themselves, I reckon.
Yeah, you know, the trouble with women, they just don't know how to relax and enjoy a holiday. If I live to be 1,000-year-old, I never will understand.
Well, friends, with the Thanksgiving Day celebrating drawing to a close, it might be well to remember that a weekend of relaxation and fun is just ahead for most of us. You know, late hours, too much smoking and eating can often lead to a dull, dreary headache or stiff, sore, aching muscles. Now, you won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're not feeling your best. And that's where Alka-Seltzer comes in. Yes, sir, when you have Alka-Seltzer handy, real relief can be yours in no time at all. So see your druggist before your weekend begins and get a package of Real Relief Alka-Seltzer tablets. That's the Alka-Seltzer way to be prepared in case you overdo during your weekend fun. Dull, dreary headaches or sore, aching muscles need not keep you down when you have Alka-Seltzer. And remember, when your tablets get down to 4, that's the time to buy some more.
80 years ago, November 22nd, 1945, in Lamont Abner. I'm surprised that Elizabeth didn't whop Abner a couple. You gotta wonder. Alrighty, thanks for being with us on this Saturday. Our Sunday show will have more Thanksgiving programs, including... we will have tomorrow Good News of 1940 host Edward Arnold, along with baby Snooks and Daddy, along with guest Raymond Walburn and Walter Houston. That'll all be coming up on tomorrow's Classic Radio Theater, along with Bobby Ellis and the Aldrich family. Jack Benny with Alice Spade joining the gang for Thanksgiving dinner at Jack's, and another episode of Lamont Abner. That'll be coming up tomorrow. Thanks for being with us here on this Saturday Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.